Hello, everybody. Oh, wait, can you guys hear me? There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream today. My name is SenseiSuplex, and today we have the likes of Secrets in the Sands for Soulbound. Last time we left off, our heroes were getting ready for the ultimate fight of a lifetime with the God King Witch Slayer, aka Sirius, versus the motherfucking Shark. We have the likes of Mako as we are in a bout of the gods. Seems to be our heroes are ready to throw down into the likes of the arena, so we're not going to waste any time. Now, before we get started, is there any announcements that I can think of at this moment? Not that I know of. Do just keep in mind that Curse of Dread, the new Friday campaign for Curse of Strahd, hosted over on Dreadlore's channel, or Untold Odysseys, will be airing, I believe, in about 2 weeks or so. We're going to be having our Session 0 for that on the 30th, so be sure to look into that. Also, we're going to be having the likes of next week. I'm going to be on D20 Deathmatch for the likes of a small little mini-series campaign with Caustic, with Mudcat, and Stella Luna. It's going to be an awesome time, so make sure to check that out. I'm not going to be able to really focus on raids, follows, subs, and all that stuff, but we do have a little sub goal. We're only looking for 5 subs for the day. So, hey, if you want to help support, that is the best way to do so. All right, everybody, we got no more announcements, so let's get straight into the game and see what's going on. Hopefully everything works out good. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Oh, the Foundry thingy is not set for some reason. Where you at, Foundry? Come here. There you go. There, now it's loading. All right, let's do this. Oh boy, they're already doing their whole thing. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
There we go. How's everybody doing? Everybody ready to play some D&D?
What?
What?
D&D. You never heard of D&D?
D&D.
Yeah. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, what?
Okay, thanks everybody for watching. We had a fantastic stream today, and we will see you on the flip side next weekend once we figure out what game we're playing today.
Go away.
Oh, damn, that was the easiest fucking stream of my goddamn life. All right. Oh, man.
Go.
It's been a while.
Having a stroke.
Get out. Go.
Oh, man. How's it going, Matt? How you feeling knowing that you're back in action, ready to play?
I am.
Game in a while.
I am refreshed after a fantastic Atlanta trip, and I have tested negative on an antigen test, and I'm very much ready to go.
Heck yeah. Alrighty. So, also, hey, Raven, you already know what you're getting. You already know what time it is. Your resident. Actually, wait, hold on, can't say that word. Bimmy Boo is giving you inspiration, chat.
If that's the case, then what's the second one for?
That's for me.
I don't know.
That's for me.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Fantastic.
Yeah, Ambrose can prove it in chat. He'll say.
Max got their Brazilian sugar daddy, apparently.
You know it.
Oh man. All right. So, if we're good to go, let's do this. Let me go grab the likes of Bard-Bot. Let me give you guys a small little thing. All right, everybody, you know what to do. I need each and every one of you to gather around the table. Let me tell you all a Voden fable. Gather around for the tale of these survivors, for this is the tale of a looming corruption and that of the mysteries within. This is the infamous fable of the secrets in the sands, the legendary tale of the soul-bound. It'd be here. Our heroes would be found traveling throughout the hot hell known as the Forbidden Expanse, where multiple adventures had taken place. It would begin with Ilva, a human cleric, beginning to investigate the strange White Sage Tower from the Draconic Sages themselves. As they did so, they'd find other strange uses of it, and learn that there apparently was something ever so different about the images upon the back of it. Meanwhile, Zael, our Oculi sorcerer, and Kreelin, our Aarakocra monk, would begin to train with one another with a duel of sword and sorcery. Ultimately, Zael would come out on top, and only barely, as Kreelin would give them hell in a greater fight. Heroes would begin to see as Mako would begin to smell of the likes of the blood and sweat in the likes of this arena, and begin to get infused with a battle vigor like no other. Eventually, seeing this through, Ilva would take it upon themselves to tell everyone and anyone who'd like to listen that the God King Witchslayer themselves will be willing to fight the likes of the fucking Shark. This would be Sirius versus Mako. As our heroes would reconvene together to witness the bout, multiple individuals would gather in this festive event of blood sports. Who will come out on top? Well, we'll have to find out and see in session 27 of Soulbound: Secrets in the Sands. For that, my friends, we pick back up exactly where we left off. But before we do so, take a little bit of a glimpse back in time before the likes of the Shark versus the Freerbog begins to occur, as we take a quick look into a glimpse of Misery and what they exactly were doing in this time. Let me switch this. Let me switch this. Let me do this. Alright, and let me swap maps for you all. Bam, bam, bam. Secrets in the Sands. Here's, and boom. While this is sort of occurring and the map is loading, you all would notice that in typical Voden fashion, looking up above towards the sky, you'd see as it begins to shatter, break, and tear, glass begins to fall in an astral light, and as it begins to do so, you see as it drifts down below. Ilva in this time seems to be yelling and gathering all the other individuals to join for the likes of this epic fight getting ready to take place. And as Ilva begins to vanish off to the side, beginning to continue on, heading over towards the likes of the next group of individuals further and further into the village, we look towards Misery as a couple of the other troops, a couple of the kobolds as well, seem to be kind of looking over towards them, then towards Ilva, then towards Misery, and they seem conflicted right now. They really want to go see this fight, but they also feel it'd be a little bit if they kind of just ditch their training right now. So, with that being said, Misery, as you notice this sort of thing occur, what would you say and what would you do?
After having criticized and also praised the formation of the kobold troop, and having Ilva run in and try to pull everybody towards the arena, all of a sudden, Misery finds herself standing there with a perturbed look on her face, and is looking amongst everybody and can kind of suddenly feel the weight of everybody's eyes looking to her like, can we go? Can we go? Can we go? And Misery is going to look to the kobolds, and she is going to say, there's a lot of improvement necessary for you and the rest of you. Good form. Oh, fine. Yes, go to your fight. Yes, fine. But expect to get up especially early tomorrow, because I am not going to be falling behind on your training.
As you begin to say this, you see as the kobolds begin to sort of rejoice. They actually jump up and down kind of in a more so an ecstatic nature. They seem very, very excited that they can watch their king, their god, fight in the arena. And as they do, they begin to look over and say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You will not regret this. This will be a great bout. Yeah, let's go. We're going to watch the God King Witchslayer, God King Witchslayer. And they keep just sort of repeating that over and over and over again.
Big sigh, big roll of the eyes, little bit of gritting teeth, and she is going to just take her hand and she's going to wave him off, be like, go watch your God King Witchslayer, for that's all you care about.
They're gonna sprint. The other three, they're more of they're gonna be kind of not necessarily hesitant, but a little bit kind of staying back a little bit, not as super ecstatic to rush off from training. fate and fortune, the Tabaxi Paladin, they'll begin to look over at you, Misery, and they'll begin to say, I mean, I'm sure that you would at least appreciate a bit of combat, a little bit of a break. We've been training all day. It's been very, very rough, you know? What's a little bit of relax and also excitement in arena? What's that? What harm is that going to cause, you know?
She's going to look up and she's going to scratch just behind her cheek a little bit and think. And she's going to say, well, clearly the three of you are much better at form than our kobold peers, as it were. Let's do this. I have a lot of faith in Mako's ability to pretty much pummel their competition. So we might want to consider this a perfect opportunity to observe a master in form. Someone who is very astute in the ways of melee combat. So, if you can take an educational lesson from this, then I presume that it's less harm for your training in particular.
Fair enough. You'll see as, Sulthana will probably mention and say, though this is lovely, I do appreciate trading and honing my skills. I am only learning the ropes of what I am truly capable of. I do wish at one point that maybe I could put these skills to the test at some point. Training amongst one another or swinging and practicing form is great and all, but it's a little bit different from just being out on the field when things are actually at stake.
Oh, you are not wrong. However, in our particular capacity, we are, much more geared towards the defense of a settlement than we are performing incursions. It's a different sort of discipline. And so the essentials are important. Your positioning, your communicating with your troop, and essentially staying alive despite whatever onslaught could exist outside of the perimeter. Yes, I agree. The real thing is that is to say, training is no match for the real thing. But in training, you learn speed and you learn decisiveness. Don't forget that.
Fair enough. Very well. We'll see as Onyx actually begins to speak, and as they look over towards you, they'll say, Fair. Alright. Speaking of which, I actually was wondering, you have that armor, steel, the way you carry yourself and such. Where'd you learn to train anyways?
She purses her lips in a little bit of a
Granted,
curve.
your passive insight would kind of reveal that. It's more of not necessarily like, hey, yo, who are you to be teaching anybody? It's more so out of genuine curiosity. Because no one, if you look around, no one really just has decorated armor in the likes of the village. Closest thing to that is just really Ilva, and it's, yeah.
She is going to say, I was trained at a young age. I was trained by the most disciplined and deadly of those of my order. And It was a brutal upbringing. But with the tutelage of my brother, I was able to take the pressure and come out the other side a diamond. Know this, the training that I give you in these sessions will be nowhere near as brutal as the training that I've received in my time. And hopefully, even a glimpse of that will rub off the reality of such strife that one may experience out in the battlefield. I would recommend that each of you look to each other as pillars amongst yourselves. You are a unit that has existed even before I've started training you. You should lean into that as much as possible. You will never know when that will come in handy. As for myself,
Go ahead.
I've learned to stand alone for a time. She's going to trail off, and she is just going to look off towards the arena. And she's going to say, well, you might want to get going.
With that, you'll see as Onyx kind of looks over towards Fate and then also Sulthana. He looks over, kind of agrees with what you said. He'll nod, and then as she begins to do so, he'll say, you're probably right. Yeah, come. Let's go see exactly what exactly this fight will entail. With that, three will begin to start heading down, kind of towards the arena. As they're walking over, they'll look over and they'll Fate will kind of mention, "Hey, you're joining us, or you staying back here?"
She is going to look over and she's going to say, "I'll be there in a moment. I have a small conversation to make with someone."
Suit yourself. I'll see you there. With that, I'll begin to head off. Misery, you are left to your own devices.
She is going to gaze over towards, in this case, to the north, where her retainer, one of her retainers, Shelly, in Raven form, will be perched. And she's going to gesture over with her hand, and Shelly is going to fly over to her shoulder, and she is going to whisper into the ear of Shelly for a few moments, and then dismiss Shelly as Shelly flies up into the sky, and Misery will then follow after everyone else.
You got it. As you do, you can move your token over there. That is where we begin to leave off as we continue on. Now, to go down the list, make sure anybody's doing anything before we end off with Sirius and Mako. We look over just to confirm, same sort of song and dance as before, correct? Or is there anything else you would be doing?
No, same song.
You got it. All right. As you begin to watch over with a careful eye, you look over towards the arena and see exactly what is in store for now. That, we turn over towards Zale and Phoebe. As we look over, you notice within quick sort of succession, you'll see as no need to put the token on, but the keeper will kind of look over and kind of nod towards you as they're kind of just sitting beside, and they'll say, hello, good day. Here, just let me take this and keep this safe for you for a little while.
Krillin, run!
You'll see as Krillin begins to look over at the keeper, they're like, and begins to immediately take off. They fucking soar. And you look over and you see as Keeper Camino just looks at you, Phoebe. Now, why did you have to go make my job difficult?
That's what I do best.
He would have made it difficult regardless if they're saying anything.
That's true. You're very, very right. Come here, Krillin! And you'll see as they will begin to start flying over after them. It's almost like a Batman sort of look as they have the astral cloak as they just begin to start gliding and soaring into the air. You'll see as this whole sort of dynamic begins to continue on for about several minutes, if not 20, maybe even 30, as eventually you kind of notice as the keeper, it's more of like entertaining the little, the individual who is soulless right now. They're having fun, but Krillin, however they interpret it, whether it's a training exercise, this is fun, or something else, regardless, they are flying at Mach speed. With that, we leave the likes of Zale and Phoebe. Is there anything you two are saying or doing?
So, who do you think's gonna win?
Didn't you ask me that last time? Like literally like 5 minutes ago, didn't you ask me the exact same question?
Who do you think's gonna win?
Is your amnesia eating into your brain?
I don't know, maybe.
You need to get that checked out. Like, I'm genuinely just out of concern for you, of course.
So, are you going to answer?
Sirius, I think Sirius is going to win.
Good choice, good choice.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm okay. I just look over to Nuna. Nodding.
They kind of nod back. It's definitely a case of like they're in the know of something that you are way out of.
Are you sure? Because no one says yeah, I'm okay after someone asks if they're fine or not. That is definitely not something. Someone
Okay, well-
who is.
I'm fine. Zale.
Okay, whatever you say. Just know I'm here if you need to talk about anything.
I know.
As we look over, begin to change and shift our focus over towards the likes of into the arena pit itself. Sirius, Mako, this is who we look towards. Sirius, as you begin to see this, it's a bit nerve-wracking in a way. It's more so that there are multiple bits of individuals kind of watching this entire display. From when it was just simply Krillin and Zale, it was just more so a simple training exercise. Not many people watching besides Phoebe and Nuna. Now you have an audience, several dozen individuals, from spirits to kobolds to even your companions you travel with on the daily, to even a bit of the retainers and more. Even Inquisitors, our ex-Inquisitor Spinesnap seems to be taking a break from their work and heading over off to the side. You look to see if you find Bovie anywhere, but Bovie still isn't anywhere to be seen. To be gone. But, Sirius, is there anything you're saying or doing at this moment in time as you hear, not necessarily screaming of a crowd, but just more so the talking and murmurings of them?
The crowd definitely makes Sirius extremely nervous. With the current knowledge that he has and the circumstances he's in now, he takes a moment to close his eyes, take a deep breath, and then he assumes, strangely enough, a stance. 1 foot forward, very slightly, 2 hands put up in a more defensive stance. And he only focused on him and Mako.
As this begins to happen, Mako begins to look over, and as he does so, he looks and sees you begin to take that stance and says, "Oh, this has got my blood boiling." All right, serious. Don't be going easy on me or anything like that. Come on, I know you're a bit more stronger, but what I lack in sort of arcane strength, I make up way more in physical might. You ready?
Forgive me, Mako. This is more so me getting aggression out. I will not hope to draw too much blood.
Say that one last part again. You cut out.
I will hope to not draw too much blood.
Oh, no. You can do is whatever you sort of feel like. That's perfectly fine. The more blood, the better. And you see as they begin to start forming that little toothy grin of theirs. And as they do, they are reveling in the fury and reveling in the crowd. They look over at everyone and everything, and the more and more with each sort of chant or each sort of talk, they begin to start focusing not on them, but eventually onto you and only you. That, my friend, oh boy. Make sure that their stuff is set up correctly. I believe it is. All right. Yep, we're good to go. All right, let me re-import their stuff. Make sure it's correct. All right, cool. Haven't been able to use them in a while. All right, so Sirius, Mako, as you all look towards one another, you gather the likes of your swords, your shields, or your staves, or any arcane weaponry that you possess. As you begin to do so, you see as Mako will kind of look over. All right, like, so when are we gonna start fighting or something? Is there like a 3, 2, 1 go sort of thing? Like, who's gonna be saying this? You kind of look towards Zale or Phoebe or anybody who's listening.
Phoebe, you wanna do it? You're giving me a look.
No, I'm encouraging you. It was an encouraging look.
Okay. It seems I've been nominated to do the countdown. You're all welcome in advance. So then, shall we begin? And as Zale starts to begin counting, flaming numbers just appear behind him with each snap of his finger. 3, 2. And then with the final snap of his finger, the 1 just explodes out like a firework, and he just shouts out, "Go!"
And with that, Sirius, your soul is shackled, and the time for battle is now. All right.
It'll be the first time.
Let's do this. All right, let me play this. Oh, Barbot wants to be stupid today. There we go. This crap. All right. So, Sirius, if you could, combat counter isn't started. There we go. All right, Sirius, you should see the initiative thing. You can roll initiative over there. Mako gets a 12. He has an advantage from the Barbarian feature. And then 7 for you, Sirius. So that's going to be Mako on top for this one. Are you keeping the roll, or are you using any random things to affect it?
1 second. I will actually use my Cosmic Omen.
All right.
So that'll be the first one today. And that'll be a wheel. So I'll give myself the d6.
All right, you got it. So add a d6 to that. Only 1.
That's a 1.
All right, so that's I'll keep your initiative the same. I won't really change much. But that being said, as Mako begins to look over towards you, though he only has the peg, like he breaks out with an unnatural speed, For a second, he grabs the legs of his anchor and begins to let the chain start dragging amongst the ground. He starts swirling it almost in a circle, causing a little bit of a miniature tornado above him. As he does, he walks 5, 10, 15 before just sending the anchor directly over towards you. And with a brutish smile, he just yanks you and pulls you closer towards him. All right, Sirius, as he throws the anchor, he's going to use his dredge line. Nautilus hook. He's gonna make. I need you to make a strength saving throw or be pulled. 17. As this anchor is sent forward, how are you dodging this one?
The anchor kind of comes down, and Sirius instinctively, like pouncing like a tiger, panther, just steps to the side, hitting more to the pillar.
As this happens, it strikes down. He pulls and yanks the anchor back. Got a little bit of a quick one today. And with that, he's going to rush forward. He's going to just close the distance immediately. 5, hold on, make sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's going to be able to do it. As he does so, he will rush over and just bring the anchor down and swing over towards your leg. And with a second strike, swing over towards your head. He is going to... not rage, he's going to just use his action to hit. And he's going to swing normally for now. He's going to swing normally for now. All right, this is... What does he use? It's Warhammer or is the Javelin? I believe it's a Warhammer, technically. All right. It's going to be a 24 to hit, 7 points of damage. Are you doing anything to stop that? I forgot how the wheel and woe thingy works.
No, I'll let you know.
Okay, all right, second attack. As he strikes over towards your leg, you nearly feel your legs buckle beneath themselves. As he does so, as you're almost coming down to a knee for a second, he uses the momentum and swings forth the anchor to aim towards your head. As an 11 to hit, does that hit? No, that will miss. You dodge out of the way however you wish if you want to describe that.
No, it's fine. Same song and dance as Sirius watches the anchor come down, just staring at it, counting down slowly, and just jumping back.
You got it. That's his action. That's his bonus action. That is Mako's turn. Sirius, you're up. What you got for us?
Dodging the anchor and watching Mako's moves. Sirius kind of continuously tries to keep the stance no matter how much it staggers. And with that, as Mako swings down with the anchor, Sirius is going to touch his arm and watch his constellations fill up. He's going to cast Whole Person on Mako.
Ooh, all right. That's it. Mako is going to feel the paralyzation. Let's see if they're able to do it. Cast a spell. All right, there we go.
That's the wisdom saving throw for him.
All right, here we go. There we go. That is. Oh, I don't know why it's rolling private, but it's a 21. 19 plus 2. You see as the bits of starlight, right, or bits of the arcane magic begins to start forming around them before they just scream out in a fury. And with that, they resist the spell for now. That is your action. You do have a bonus action.
Bonus action. I will. Will innate casting still count as like casting a spell?
So I actually had a ruling on this. I thought about it and I actually did change it. So innate casting, that's not like your racial feature, or even if it's like something super specific, I will not count that as like you using a spell anymore.
Okay.
So if you have the little fear bulg like hide thingy, you could do that, and that doesn't count as a spell.
I'm not seeing it here. My innate casting would be Misty Step right now.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so Misty Step, cast a spell, and then place yourself wherever you wish.
Can't find it here. It should be here from the Fey Touch ability.
Maybe go to features.
There it is.
Okay, you got it. And then right click on wherever you want to go. As you begin to slowly or get consumed in the likes of these Fey-like energy, vanish out into a smoke and begin to appear off towards the north of Mako. As you begin to get a little bit of distance from him and yourself, you have your movement action left. Is there anything else for you?
Sirius to start dashing upon 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, closer to this pillar.
All right, as you do, you dash over to the pillar. That will be your turn. Mako is going to look over and they'll begin to just say, "All right, Sirius, you don't need to run and hide. Come out to play." And with that, Mako is going to reach over and he is going to... Yeah, he's just going to probably do the same thing. He's going to send one of the anchors over towards you and just send it flying to try to pull and rip either the pillar or rip you along with it. First, he's got to move up closer. 5, 10, 15. I believe, yeah, you're in range. He's going to pull you with his bonus action, and he is going to... yes, so make a strength saving throw for me. Sirius?
Okay.
Just to make sure.
There it is.
6. Oh, yeah, that will not do it. As he pulls you forward, he yanks, and you feel this sort of a jolting sensation. It almost pierces the likes of your skin, just barely, but it's more so the hook itself. As you're pulled closer, Mako is going to just almost pick you up and just slam you onto the ground. He's going to use an unarmed... Actually, he's going to use a shove attack now as he pulls you in closer. Make a acrobatics check or an athletics check versus his athletics. Oh God, nat 1 with a 9. That is not going to do it. So as he tries to pick you up, Sirius, what do you try to do to avoid it?
Mako seems with like a big ass forearm, just kind of shoves Sirius. Sirius is literally just, because he's so thin, he just... As you do look over, and he is angry now. He's going to just almost try to swing over towards with the anchor, but he's actually going to try it. He is going to... Yeah, he wants to basically send you down for the chopping block. He's going to try it again. As you push him away, he's just going to just lunge almost exactly like a shark and just tackle you down to the ground. He's going to make use a second attack or an athletics, or for grapple, quote unquote. So acrobatics check one more time. Got to beat a 23 though. 13, that's not gonna do it. As he just almost football tackles you down to the ground, he begins to just smile with that toothy grin and begins to raise the anchor, getting ready to take your entire head off. That is his turn. Sirius, you are now prone. That will conclude him. What you got, Sirius? So did he shove me or just knock me prone?
He
Okay.
Shoved you prone.
Wow,
Okay.
really?
With that, Sirius is kind of still more so coming to a panic stance, forgetting most of the things. He's just going to once again grab Mako by the leg and cast full person once more. The constantly starts to build up like sparkling veins.
All right, wisdom saving throw. Oh my God, he's still succeeding on this shit. God damn. With the head, you see as he begins to just look over. Not so fast, not today. And he just begins to start almost putting you down and directly into a chokehold, trying to strangle the life out of you. That is your action series. You're able to kind of push him off, but you're struggling a little bit. You have a bonus action.
With the bonus action, Sirius is going to get up, and then now just more so that same light that she's trying to invoke onto Mako is just going to go back and surge into him as he goes to his starry form.
As you go into the starry form, which constellation would you like to adorn?
And Sirius will don the starry form of... Let's go... We will go with the Archer.
You got it. As you begin to don the form of the Archer, the constellation begins to form above your head. And with that, is that your turn?
That'll be done this turn.
All right, Mako is going to look over, and as he sees you beginning to don the starry form, he'll begin to say, all right, if we're busting out our tricks, time to get serious. And with that, wait, I didn't mean that literally. Shut up, you know what I mean! And he is going to bonus action rage. All right, bits of water will begin to start forming around him, and as he begins to enter the rage of the depths, first things first, he is going to... Oh boy, yeah, he is going to first swing with one of the anchors, and he is going to just swing directly down onto the ground, coming towards your the top of your head, kind of where the constellation is. He is now going to do this recklessly. All right, attributes, inventory, where's his weapon go? There it is. That is a 24 to hit, 7 points of damage, plus his rage modifier. This is another 3 points of damage. Yeah! Fucking mad. He swings forth, and as he does so, you see his Mako strikes down onto the ground, not necessarily aiming or actually hitting your head, but it's more so you back up a little bit. He scrapes a bit of your foot, drawing a hefty amount of blood, and as he does so, water begins to consume the area before Mako vanishes.
What?
You see as he begins to, or you're looking around exactly for where he possibly is before. Over here, and he's going to call out, and he's going to send another one of the, actually can't do the anchor because he already used his bonus action. He is going to, and then I guess probably just swing forth and come from behind, just stab you with the likes of the anchor once more. Reckless attack again. All right,
extra.
It's gotta be his Mako. 17 to hit. Gotcha. All right, so that's going to be 13 plus 3 points of damage for a total of 16. With 2 strikes, he pierces the likes of Sirius's back before yanking out the anchor. And with that, that is his turn. Sirius, what you got for us?
With that, Sirius is being drawn blood quite a bit, and now he is going to, watching Mako literally divulge into a spool of water. Sirius just gains the idea, and then you watch as the water that would come from normally the astral chalice begins to billow up behind, like on his feet, under him, and he begins to swoosh it up as he casts Freedom of Waves.
Yeah, fuck him up. All right.
That just sends her right in front of him.
Hell yeah. Well, our strength saving throw, he does have advantage because he's in his rage right now. That is a 19. What happens if he succeeds?
From a success, he takes half damage and is not knocked prone.
Okay, so that's going to be 6 points of damage. Let me get rid of that for you. Yep, you're back to normal. All right, as the waves begin to push him back, you send as he actually begins to stumble a bit, but he more so uses the anchor to stake it into the ground without tripping due to his off balance. Sirius, that is an action, correct?
But with that spell, he also, similar to Mako, divulges into the water and appears in just like a splay of astral like sea coming right on the side.
Oh yeah, it's like you guys are teleporting left and right as waves are beginning to form geysers of astral energy, as well as the likes of more so sea and oasis-like energy begins to writhe around the entire arena. With that, that is your action. You still have a bonus action though.
Bonus action, Sirius is nearly point blanks, but still that distance cast the astral star at him. So for that, the Archer
12, that will hit Mako for 9 points of radiant damage, so he is not resistant to that. You still have yourself targeted, so I'm changing your HP. Alright, I got you. But as the archer begins to form, it flies wide, striking Mako directly into his chest as the arrow is sort of piercing out from him. This just makes him happy. You see, as he is, he's definitely, though he's involved in the likes of this fight, he's sort of shit talking all that stuff. This has made him more happy than you've ever seen him. All right, Sirius?
It's still that grin just makes him uncomfortable. He's gonna still run away this way.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right.
20, 25, 30.
All right. While that's happening, it will be Mako's turn. But before we do so, we go towards the rest of the Kindred Spirits. As this is sort of taking place, what is Misery kind of doing right now? Are they doing anything as they're kind of watching this fight? Has anything changed with them?
They're getting into it. They're on their feet and they're like throwing left and right punches and openly like rolling their pumping their arm in the air and egging Mako on and trying to be like all up on Mako's side. Like there's this subtext of it's not about Sirius undergoing any particular harm. It's between Mako and Sirius. She's a Mako fan. That's her. She stands Mako right now.
She stands Mako. As that is happening, we look over towards Zale and Phoebe before we head over towards Ilva. Excuse me, Zale and Phoebe, are you guys saying or doing anything while the fight's been taking place so far?
He's gonna turn it around. Trust me, it's gonna happen.
No, definitely. Serious, like turn into a weasel or something. I don't know.
Or do a bit more your best. I mean, you're doing great.
Do the sparkly
Really are.
shit.
But more.
Yeah, more sparkle shit. We're really good friends.
I know.
Oh man. Ilva, make a perception check for me real quick.
I don't know if I want to hear that.
No, it's not for that. It's not for that. 18. You look over and you do see as with your perception, eventually Creelan's mark, it was sort of starting to writhe with shadows for a bit, but as that kind of happened, you see as eventually the keeper begin to rush over, and they, not necessarily because their black star was writhing, more so eventually catching up with them. They place a hand onto their shoulder, and all writhing, all sort of activations of the star begin to nullify. With that, you see as eventually the keeper has to put him into a stranglehold and just throw him into the astral cloak, and eventually Creelan dissipates. But you also see as the keeper is heading off towards another side of the village, and they're beginning to start summoning individuals forth. You know this well. It seems to be something or someone is arriving here from the keeper's realm, but that's what you would notice with your 18 on perception check and all that. Anything else you would be doing or reacting to?
Just checking out the tablet again to see what the difference is made.
You got it. With that, you see as the difference is, I want to make sure I got this right. I'm trying to remember, it's been a week. Okay, so looking at it, it would kind of be the same sort of thing. That one is still deactivated, but you would notice as all the other ones, or more, have necessarily started glowing for a moment in time. They seem to be ready and willing to, you know, go forth and continue on. However, that one that you did or messed with previously, that one is gone. Well, not gone entirely, but you know what I mean.
Just like, yeah, not lit.
Yeah. The other thing you would notice is the tower seems to be halfway filled. Well, not halfway total filled up, but halfway filled up from one of its little markers.
Okay. Oh, I'm DMing you.
You got it. Also, let me know, has the Bard Bob been like cutting out for you guys every now and again?
Nope.
No.
Not that I can hear.
Okay, cool. Because it was doing that randomly. I didn't know if that was on my end or if it was just Bard Bob being stupid again. All right. While that's sort of happening, you'll look over and actually, hold on, never mind.
Instead of like, you know, swiping left, let's swipe right kind of thing. I don't know.
Gotcha. All right. So I got an idea. So as this begins to happen, you do so, and we continue on. All right. Next up in initiative, we look towards Mako as he is going to gain his turn. Bonus action rage. He is going to rush over and almost like a swimmer, he runs, and just jumps and does almost a perfect dive into the likes of into the ground. You see as it begins to splash out with water before eventually you see as, or Azale, you look up behind Sirius and you see as there is a massive shark just overhead, bringing the anchor down, swinging over towards him. All right. Mako is going to swing. He's going to swing. Oh, also, real quick, Sirius, roll the starry form or the archer one more time, just in case you crit. I just realized that because he reckless attacked you earlier. A crit?
No.
Close, but no cigar. All right. That said, he is going to recklessly attack you again. First attack is going to be with the Warhammer. 21 to hit for 13 points of damage. Second strike as he drops down onto the ground. He'll look over and now he is going to just wrap the likes of his anchor and he's going to just try to choke you out. You better submit if you know what's good for you. He's going to make an athletics check. You need to make an acrobatics or athletics check, Sirius.
getting choked out.
Maybe I'm starting to doubt that he's gonna turn it around, unfortunately.
24 versus a 9. You are grappled at the moment, Sirius. That is Mako's turn. Sirius, what would you like to do?
As Sirius is getting choked out by Mako just literally fucking forearm twice, like two heads of Sirius. I expected from the soul. He just choking, and Sirius is it then just grows bigger.
Oh no.
Bigger.
Oh no.
Then bigger. And as he casts polymorph for himself, he's going to turn into a giant ape.
No.
No.
Oh,
Return
boy.
to monkey!
Return to monkey. All right, let me get you the giant ape token once more.
Oh, Zil, you
boy.
shouldn't have said that. You
So,
shouldn't have said that.
I really
This is
shouldn't
polymorph
have.
or is this wild shape?
Polymorph.
Polymorph, you got it. All right, boom. Holy shit. I'll try to see if I can make it purple for you, but as you do so, that is your action.
I'm pretty,
Go ahead, go ahead.
pretty sure Mako can't really grapple the giant ape, so as
No.
Sirius buzzes out, you just watch him just like slam hands and
Oh my god.
I'll say Mako goes prone from that one as he's knocked away and just slams into the wall. Ow, what the fuck? Holy shit, there's a fucking ape! And that's Mako, or Sirius, that is your action, correct?
yeah, that's his action.
Now, anything you can do as a bonus action? I think
This
the
is a-
story form would work, right?
Would it still work?
I don't think you're maintaining, I don't think it's like a concentration thing. I'd say it works.
Okay, so yeah, Sirius is still, and in the normally when he uses his wild shape or his polymorph, in the shadows, every time like Sirius moves, you'll start like say the astral, like constellations move out, but then you'll start to see more of the archer as it goes into the monkey fist, and he just fucking rocket tosses a star at him.
Did I do it? I think I got it.
Oh no, he's translucent!
The purple ape of death.
Canvas, you really turned into Rajang, you really did.
Oh, wait.
As you do, Sirius,
Don't let me roll it.
Oh wait, what's going on?
It's not letting me roll the archer.
Oh, it's probably because I got an idea. Let me do something. I'm gonna give you your character sheet changed, so that's why I'm gonna give you the starry form of the archer manually. See if that works. Does that work? 2, 3. Let's try that again. Starry form archer. Starry
Yeah, I
form
see it.
archer. You don't see it?
Oh, I see it, but
Oh, that's weird. If we got it, you can just roll it manually.
yeah.
All right, it's just for you, it's +8. Yeah, +8 to hit. And then DA +5. 26, yeah, that definitely hits him. Oh, you also have advantage in case you crit.
Okay, so let me just roll that again.
Yep. All right.
Nah.
No crit, so a D8 +5. Ten points of damage. You strike down over towards Mako, and as you send him send the bolt flying over towards him, he is staked almost to the ground. And with that, Sirius, you see as something is different. As the star is, or the starry form is forming, you look over towards the palm of your hand, and you still have the likes of the blue sage mark. You see as it begins to start spanning. It starts spiraling, and you notice as it spirals amongst your entire arm and across your entire body for a second. Your reflexes, they're enhanced, they're heightened. Sirius, until I say otherwise, you have advantage on all saving throws and attack rolls. All right, with that,
I'm definitely Rajang now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh boy, here we go. All right, Mako's turn. He's gonna look over. He's gonna. Oh boy. He's gonna just cough up blood as he kind of, not necessarily crawls, but he sort of backs himself up while he's sitting down into the pillar. All right, it's time to take this fucking dude down. He's going to just slowly fall back, and he's going to teleport back into the Dredgewater ability. As he does so, he's going to use his Ghost Water Dive, and he will teleport right above. And let me make sure you can do this before I try. Ghost Water Dive. Yep. He is going to teleport, and he is going to just appear right on top of the likes of Sirius. And with that, he is going to swing forth and just start hacking away towards your sides at this moment. It's going to be... can I... That work? There we go. He's going to swing one time. He's going to use this recklessly as usual. 15 to hit, 9 points of damage plus another 3. Second to strike, 19 to hit, another 3 points of damage. Oh boy. And then another 3. With that, Mako is going to look over as he's just basically slamming the anchor into you. That is his go. Oh, what the fuck am I gonna do about this thing? It's not fucking dying.
He just let out a big ass bellowing roar, and Sirius is literally gonna grab Mako and chuck him against the wall.
Oh god.
All right, I'll tell you what. Make an athletics check. Do you actually have a throw ability with the ape? I don't know.
I'm using this as because of just resistance between Mako and the ape is so I guess like large. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna chuck him and fucking grab him.
All right, make an athletics check. You have advantage because this technically counts as an attack roll.
Mako's that alder shift.
Alt. He's gonna make an athletics check with advantage too. 23 versus a 27. The first one's not gonna be able to do it, but you do have a secondary attack if you want to try it again.
Yeah, Sirius is.
All right, roll again. Athletics. 24. Oh boy. Natural 20. Oh my god. Almost as if he's riding atop of a bull. You see as Mako is fucking loving this. He's holding on for dear fucking life. Pretty much.
Okay. All right. So I got
section.
For my bonus session, I got another idea.
All right.
And since Mako's on top of me, can Sirius just and Mako's really trying to hold on to me at this point? Can I just leap and fall where Mako is going to hit the ground?
Yes, you can. All right. What size are you? You're huge. Oh god. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be a Constitution saving throw for Mako, and actually, I would say this is probably a Dexterity saving throw. This is actually worse for him. Funny enough. But he does have advantage. But if you fall, I need you to roll. Let's say, big ass gorilla. Freaking Mako has a peg leg. Can barely.
It's not like I'm. Well, yeah, sure. Why not? I'm gonna do maximum jump.
Okay. All right. I'll say 6d6 bludgeoning damage, and he's gonna make a Dexterity saving throw versus half. We'll call it that.
What are you doing?
He's literally
Mako's trying to ride upon me, and I'm just gonna jump and turn around and let him hit the ground.
Yeah, just crush him. All right, Dexterity saving throw. That is a 13. What's your spell saving DC?
Mine is a 16.
All right, he will fail.
Yeah.
Roll 6d6 for me. He's gonna take the full brunt of that, but it is half because he is raging. 22. He'll take 11 points of damage as you crush him on the legs of his back. He's just screaming out in pain like, "Fuck! Jesus Christ! Good Lord! Get this fucker off of me!" With that, Sirius, is that your turn?
Say like Sirius moves up here, and does Mako like at least let go, or is he still on me?
Let's go, man. He just crushed him.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be another Sirius' turn.
All right, next up in initiative, last one before we go see what everybody else is doing. Mako is gonna look over. He's bloody to all hell, but he's loving this. He's going to look up, and man. He's going to. All right, I fucking got an idea for you. He's going to reach around. He's going to send forth the anchor towards you and just start wrapping it around your form and rushing around. As he does so, he'll use all bit of his movement, but here's what he's going to do. He's going to make 2 grapple checks. The first one to grapple. Oh, wait, no, he can't. Ah, boy.
Can't get me. All this muscle. Look at me. I'm swoop. I'm stronger. I'm smarter.
Oh, man.
I don't know about smarter if you're a giant ape right now.
All right, fuck it. It's time to get creative. He's gonna get creative. He's going to look over at this fucking pillar, and he's going to just start wailing at it. Wham, wham, wham. And he's going to try to make it collapse onto you. And if he does so, he's gonna let the pillar fall, and then he's gonna try to restrain you with the extra leverage on top of that. He's gonna try to get wacky.
Why does he want to restrain him so badly? God damn.
Because he doesn't want to fucking die. Alright, he's going to send him forth. He's gonna hit the likes of this thing. Warhammer attack. Advantage 18, I will say that hits. Sirius, make a dexterity saving throw.
Monkey speed.
Oh, don't Ooh. 10, that's not gonna do it. You see as the pillar begins to fall crashing onto you, Sirius. And with that,
Like,
he is...
Doesn't he have advantage because of his blue swirl thing?
Oh,
You
right.
do. Roll one more time.
I got
21.
you.
As this begins to happen, you see something almost insane. All right. So, Animus, you've seen My Hero, right?
Oh god.
You know, I believe it's called the thing that Deku has with the black sort of tendrils and shit.
That black whip.
Black whip. You see as essentially the blue marks begin to start forming from around your body, and they start almost throwing themselves over towards the likes of the pillar with these webbed tendril-like entities about. As they catch the likes of the sort of pillar, they toss it off to the side, almost crushing Mako instead. With that, your 21 will succeed. Everybody,
What the
you
fuck?
look over and you kind of look as serious as confused at all of this. What? That is, yeah, that's Mako's turn. That's all he's got. He's gonna use his bonus action to, oh boy, yeah, all right. He's gonna, yeah, he'll have to save that for next time. Yeah, that's his turn. Next up, Sirius, what you got?
Come here, bitch. I'm gonna rinse, repeat, and chuck Mako against this side of the wall here.
Alright, you got it. He's gonna make his athletics check. Same song and dance. Alright, athletics with advantage. You have advantage. 17 versus 18. Oh boy, yep, that's it. That's all you need. And you're just chucking Mako. How far are you chucking him?
All the way to that wall.
Alright, we're gonna give him a benefit of the doubt. Alright, so this is 5, 10, that's 1. 15, 20, that's 2. 25, 30, alright, and then you said you're throwing him over here? Yeah, it'll be the same sort of thing. 30 feet away, you throw him and you slam him into the wall. I need you to roll 3d6 plus your strength modifier as the gorilla. As he just crashes directly into it, and you see Misery as you feel the vibrations as Mako leaves an imprint into it. He takes the total of 9 points of damage because of rage. And with that, he is bleeding heavily, but you do have a secondary attack, Sirius.
And Sirius just once again and jumps up and just leap punch into Mako.
Oh, God. As you look like King Kong, you bring forth a massive fist into Mako's face. Swing with advantage from the blue mark.
Okay, that's a fist.
Oh, God. It's just called fist. 27 to hit. 13 points of damage will reduce it to 6. Wait, hold on, did I do that wrong? No, I did it right. It's straight down directly into him, and you, as he's getting ready to sort of get out of the crater made by the wall, you just punch him further into the wall again, leaving an even bigger crater. With that, Sirius, is that your go?
Wait on. Let me see the bolts. Okay, yeah. Once again, Sirius just bellows a roar into the wall and slams fists on his chest, really embellishing into the ape-like state.
And with that, that is your go. Misery, as you see the individual you're cheering for just get slammed into the wall, what are you doing?
So as the fight was going, and it was going in Mako's favor, Misery actually decided to glance over to Zale and try to lock eyes, and then give a little bit of a conceited like wave, like hi. It's like my boy's winning. But then as soon as the ape form comes out, Misery is like in complete oh shit mode. And at this precise moment, like Misery is literally gonna come right up to the edge and then speak down to Mako and be like, Mako, don't fuck this up. You can take that big ape.
You see as he looks over towards Misery, he's like, I would fucking love to, but he's a fucking ape. I'm just a fucking shark.
You're more than a fucking shark. You're the biggest shark. You're the biggest shark in the ocean.
Make a persuasion check to inspire Mako Misery. 21. He's like a typical anime moment. He's like, you know what? You're fucking right. I am the biggest shark in the goddamn ocean. I'm gonna fuck this dude up. And he just pushes the lights of Sirius. It's almost a test of strength as he's trying to forcefully push this massive individual away from him. As he begins to do so, he spits out a bit of the blood on the ground. All right, I'll tell you what. Misery, roll a d8 for me. Give him a makeshift bardic inspiration. We're gonna call it a paladin inspiration. All right, he can add a 3. He can add a 3 to a roll of his choice. So that's it. Oh god. All right, so as that's happening, Zale and Phoebe, what are you two doing or saying?
You know, I forgot he could do that. Honestly, he usually
You
does.
forgot?
He usually does the 2 animals.
He does, but I mean, this is clearly what was gonna turn around. This is exactly what I was talking about. The good shit. This, you're doing great.
Get fucked, Misery.
I flip off Zale, like just an angry, like double-fisted bird to Zale, like, god damn it.
As this is sort of happening, Ilva, is there anything you are doing off to the side, witnessing this entire display? There you go.
Do I know what where the keeper went?
The keeper would have been the keeper would have been kind of towards the side of the arena, kind of like over here. If you see that, did you see that ping?
Let's do it again.
One more time. Actually,
yeah.
I'm gonna change that. It'd actually probably be like right over here, right in the front of the arena. Actually,
Okay.
over there.
One sec here.
You got it. Oh boy. While this is sort of happening and you're sending me that, you'll see as ex-Inquisitor Spy Snap is looking over and is like, my word, I've never seen something so uncivilized. But at the same time, I quite like this. We should do this a lot more often, shouldn't we? I like this. I like this display. This excites me. I kind of looking over towards kind of Zale off to the side, as they mentioned that.
Yes, we should. We really should.
Maybe we can do this like every Friday nights if there even is Fridays in this world. I don't know.
Oh,
something
good
like
idea. Maybe next Friday you can go.
Gotcha. So same sort of thing to this, correct, Ducky?
Yeah.
You got it. All right. As this is sort of happening, would you say that one more time, Phoebe?
I said next Friday maybe you can go.
Oh, actually, I wouldn't mind that at all. I haven't actually really seen the likes of much combat, and Cornelius's sort of gears, they're definitely rusting over from the inactive use. So, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I'm sure Creelan would love to try that out.
You.
See how it works.
Maybe. Well, actually, I do say, Phoebe, when are you going to be stepping into the ring?
Me?
Yes, you! What you do? You have. I think actually, better yet, I think a bout between me and you would be a little bit more fair and better. It'd be the battle of minds. Besides, I have Cornelius. Besides, I have Cornelius, and you have your water weirdling over there. I think it would be a fair fight, an interesting bout.
Looks at
Nuna.
Looks at Cornelius.
They look over, and the baby water weirdling is like, Miss Phoebe?
I'll think about it.
Miss Phoebe. They kind of tug at your sort of your
What's
cloak.
up? What's up? What's wrong, honey?
I wanna kick their ass! just see she's just shaking in a fury. She wants to fight and kick their ass.
I was like, well, no more anime for you, little missy.
Please.
We're gonna think about it.
Okay. And then they go back to normal. Oh man, this group, they have been a fantastic influence on her. Oh boy. All right, so that is going to be that. We head back over towards the fight as we look towards Mako and Sirius. All right, Mako is gonna brush himself off, and as he does, he isn't going down. He isn't going down without a fight. He is going to rush over and he is going to, he's got to get creative. He is going to, actually I got an idea. He is going to jump up, and as he does, he is going to just almost pull the legs of, or try to really just almost wrestle the legs of Sirius to the ground. He's going to pull over towards Sirius, and he is going to literally take a bite out of you as he's going to chomp and just start ripping a chunk of your flesh out. As he does so, he is going to use his
shark.
Like, I hope you like dark matter because that's the last bite you're gonna fucking get.
He's gonna use his martial adept feature, and he's going to use a menacing attack. First things first, he's going to recklessly bite the shit out of you. All right, that's an 18 to hit, 6 points of damage plus his rage modifier is going to be an extra 3. Sirius, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. DC is 20. I think that succeeds no matter what. Oh man, but he will apply the damage, I believe, right? Or is it no damage?
Nothing in the mind but monkey.
Yes, he
And
will
you put the Monster Hunter music in.
Yeah. 4 points of damage to you, but as he tries to bite down, he just begins to look over as he has a chunk of your flesh, and it is a horrifying sight to anybody else, but to you, you have the power of the apes. You are too strong, and you are unfazed by this simple, puny shark man. All right, that is
Serious strong. Serious strong.
That's a natural 20. Mako's just gonna say, but shark stronger. And he's gonna send the anchor over towards you, just cracking directly into your neck for a total of 17 points of damage. All right, that is his action. He is going to, he's just gonna stand strong and hope for the best. He's gonna look death directly in its eyes, and he's gonna spit down on the ground, and he's gonna take whatever coming to him next. That's his turn. All right, Sirius, you're good. What do you got?
You arms grab Mako, I'm gonna suplex him behind.
All right, you want to flavor this with an unarmed strike, or you trying to knock him down prone? Which one?
Yeah, that's just a fist.
All right, you got it. You have
So
advantage. 23 to hit, 16 points of damage. He is raging, so he is not dead yet. He's gonna take the 7 points of damage. He is still barely standing as you send the fist and suplex him over your head. You see as he goes flying before he crashes down, nearly snapping his neck in half. With that, you look over, he is still twitching, looking over to you, and he just says, "Is that all you got?"
And Sirius once again slams his both hands like right parallel to the ground, not hitting Mako yet, but he uses that momentum to jump up, and he jumps up in the sky. He's like literally grabbing the stars as he goes down and fucking goes down for a fist.
No! That man is 1 strike, 1 kill. Let's see. 14 to hit, 24 points of damage. Yeah, that'll do it. That rage ain't saving shit. And with that, as you grab the legs of the star from the sky and you get ready to punch him down, how do you want to knock him out unconscious?
It's literally like fucking Hadouken infused into my fist. Goku with the Kamehameha just like right into fucking Mako's face. You just see slow motion.
It's so bad. It replays 3 times over, just from a different angle, from a third angle. You see as an astral light, almost a swarm of radiant energy begins to form in an explosion outwards. And with that, you look to see as the fog begins to clear, and Mako is left down for the count.
Serious screams. It's just.
Just for that fucking roar, and was take DM's inspiration. Oh man, that's fucking amazing. Oh yeah. Alright, and with that, Mako is done and defeated. Sirius, are you still just gonna chill in grade 8 form?
Oh no! With that's the anger and the frustration that Sirius was feeling, kind of embodiment of the ape. He literally starts to go down and kneels by Mako's side as he reverts the form.
Alright, as you do. You should be able to reverse it on your end. It's at the top of your character sheet.
Okay. Then with that, as he kneels next towards Mako, literally onto his knees and watches Mako's side, and no matter how much that force of damage that Mako just ensued, Sirius is going to gently place a hand on his chest, and with the font of life, he is going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Alright, as you do, cast the spell. Alright, 8 points of HP. Alright, that will heal him back up. You see as he's coughing out, he begins to look over towards you and he just says, "Mom, is that you?" Looks over at Sirius. He's seeing things.
Yes. I'm again sorry, Mako.
Wait, why are you sorry? Oh, did I upset you, Mom?
No, I just had some aggression to the tongue. Rest now, Mako.
Oh, okay. I just want to say that was fucking awesome. And then they just pass out.
Sirius just lets out a small chuckle.
That's all he wanted. That's all the guy wanted.
No! I don't think Misery is too pleased with this outcome, Phoebe.
Even better.
As this is happening, Phoebe, you look over and you see as the purple square amongst your hand begins to start changing and writhing. You see as it starts shifting, starts shining for a moment. You look over and you see as Phoebe's eyes begin to turn astral for a moment. And you notice as Phoebe, your senses, they're heightened, strengthened once more. You look over and everything seems to make sense for a second. Phoebe, you have advantage on saving throws and attack rolls until I say otherwise. Sirius, you no longer have any.
Girl.
Bitch!
That. You see as Phoebe is kind of just bouncing up and down, oh god. And Misery, as this is sort of happening, as you begin to do you actually scream out no? Is that in character?
I actually do scream out no, and I'm punching the bench right now, and then I look up and I take a small bag of gold that I promised to this builder spirit, and I just chuck it at him.
He's just looking over like
Misery,
bet on the God King. And they're just rubbing their hands together.
Misery, in the corner of the eye, you do see Zale just looking at you with the most fucking condescending, just most beautiful smirk at you, like, not saying a word.
You're in response, you're gonna see that, like, that sort of anime-esque mini, like, just action montage. You know how, like, you have the normal drawing of an anime person, but when they're like super animated and like distant, it's just like circles for their fists in the air, and it's just them running around all pissed off. It's basically that's what you see of Misery. They're yelling out and they're like cussing at you and stuff like that.
Misery, as you're kind of doing that, you begin to curse out, and you watch as this fury and rage begins to build up amongst you, but look over towards your hand and something's different. See as something's shining and another thing is writhing. You look over towards your left as you kind of left the likes of that gold bag of coin towards, or that bag of gold coin over towards the builder spirit, and you see a golden serpent, an Ouroboros, a mark upon the palm of your hand, and on the opposite side, you see a black Ouroboros writhing in shadow, Phoebe's mark upon your palms.
Whoa.
Bitch stole my mark.
I'm gonna tilt my head and examine this, as this is new and strange. I would have recognized it as a mark that Phoebe had, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm presuming that both Phoebe and I are both aware.
You look
Excuse me.
You look over. You're good. And you see as Phoebe's eyes are astral for a moment. Looking over at her, I mean, she's not necessarily. She's been hiding her hand the entire time, but definitely someone to question at some point. Oh, your mic's muted on. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna narrow my eyes and be like, you know, the plot thickens sort of look. Like, what is going on? I try to like determine if anything, like aside from the mark, if anything about my body has changed, like energetically. Like, what do I feel?
You feel as if it's more of any bits of strife or confliction you've had amongst yourself for a moment begins to start intertwining all at once. And as it intertwines, you almost wait expectantly for utter chaos, disarray. But eventually, it all balances itself out. And you feel at peace for a moment. Breathe in, breathe out. And you see as you're calmed for some strange reason. That bit of rage, but that bit of confidence consuming you until a nothingness. Look around and about, and you start hearing voices into the likes of your head. Several voices beginning to speak of differing tones, differing sort of words and more, all being spouted at you, screamed at you all at once, before none of it makes any sense, and silence. Matt, we're going to be having a conversation after this game.
Okay.
Hi, Ravy.
Meanwhile, Phoebe and Raven is crying in the corner. She's just
Like,
Phoebe's
I
just
don't
drinking a fucking bottle off to the side.
I don't have group chat anymore.
But my Phoebe.
She just got blocked from the group chat.
No.
Alright. With that, Ova, is there anything that you'd be doing at this point in time?
How much is the bar filled?
The bar hasn't like raised or anything like that, but it is roughly a little more than halfway on this 1/4 marker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, 1/16 or whatever.
Is there anything else, or just the the line moving up and down, the quest log, so to speak, or like the pictograms or anything like that? Is there anything else?
Nah, nothing that's acting up right now.
No, I don't think so then. I think I'll just come on down, I suppose.
All right. As you do, you can move your token wherever you wish. While this is happening, is it more so? Is there anyone you're trying to talk to, or is it more so just coming into the arena, just seeing what's going on right now?
Yeah, I was looking anyway, but I just come hang out.
You got it. Oh, as this is happening, Sirius, you're still in the likes of the arena. What are you saying or doing?
Making sure Miko is stable and I didn't blast his face out too badly.
It's gonna leave a scar, but Mako
Actually,
definitely is the individual who would love that.
That's what I want. Yeah, that's why I wanted to leave. Just leave Mako a scar.
Okay. Oh man, perfect.
Then Sirius kind of get up and just kind of hobble a bit and make his way over towards at the ladder.
All right. As we begin to do so, climb up, climb up, climb up, and as soon as you begin to get up here, you see the likes of Ilva before you see as astral chains begin to form in front of your face, Sirius. You try to climb out, but almost an astral cell prism blocks you from exiting. You begin to hear a strange sound. It seems to be something humming. It's louder and louder and louder and louder before you just hear, this. Ooh, you ain't going nowhere.
No.
Sirius, God. The Fearbog man himself. Oh, we got you for 3 minutes. Oh, you thought we forgot about you, but no, you were the ones who forgot about us. We got you for 3 minutes, and it's 3 minutes of playtime. And as far as we're concerned, it's only been 1. As you begin to get ready to leave the likes of this, you see as a green mist begins to cloud and fog up the area. Giant flashing lights begin to form at the head of this arena. An explosion of color and shininess begins to emerge, soaring off into the sky. Fireworks? As the fireworks explode left and right, you see the symbol of Erebos and the god of death before you hear a loud. You all wait in anticipation of what the fuck is going on before you see another explosion of light occur. You begin to hear a cheering crowd, and several dozen spirits begin to surround all of you, them all bouncing up and down in excitement and cheers before one singular spirit begins to summon a microphone in the likes of the center of this arena. Oh boy. As this happens, you see as the builder spirit begins to say, and also here, I might as well do the whole voice. Wait, hold on, where is it? All right. Here we have a match scheduled for one fall. It seems to be that we have a match for the #1 contenders of the United, Undisputed Voting Tag Team Championships of the World. Here we have hailing from parts unknown, but probably helen back from the clutches of Erebos, weighing at a combined 1,169 pounds. They are your former undisputed undead tag team champs. We have Tony Takedown and Stan the Man Suplex.
I'm trying to wish I didn't wake up for session.
However, we have their newest member themselves. He is the Frankensteiner, the immovable object, Frank Facebreaker. And with that, you see as boom, Tony Takedown begins to form out. They begin to do the sort of or flexing pose that they begin to start screaming out in a fury. As they do so, you see as a Stan Suplex begins to do the classic running over towards the crowd and seeing if they can hear them, running over to the opposite side of the crowd to see if they can hear them. But you look over and the final individual you hear as and you see a massive behemoth begin to form at their side, right behind them. You see this guy.
What?
We lost Sirius. We lost Animus. He's gone. Oh boy.
As for that, he dies first.
Oh.
Oh my god. I told you, I hinted to this a long time ago when the Ascent fought these guys and they said, I think we're gonna need another one. This is the individual they got. You look over and you see as Tony Takedown begins to look over and these massive massive individuals with flesh rotting and barely hanging on to them, parts of it being ripped out of their bones, ribs exposed. Their attire seems to be dressed in these ridiculous bright and red colorful outfits, oranges, reds, and yellows, and you see some of them wearing sunglasses while others are wearing face paint and they're jacked out of their mind before the three individuals arrive to the Auroraverse. They look over towards you, Zale, because you were the one who caused this in the fucking first place. And
I just caused fucking shit. Fuck you.
Tony Takedown looks over and says, it's time, Stan. They built the arena. The Horned One said it. They'd build an arena in our name, and though they're a couple of days late, that's all right. We're getting our championship match one way or another. It's time to lay the smacketh down, my brother. I can feel the electrifying presence of the Auroraverse behind me. Stan, the man, begins to look over as they say, ooh, you are my brother, and it's time to put all these fools 6 feet under and snap them into a Slim Jim with the cream of the crop. Dig it. With that, the individuals begin to look over. Where are the kindred softies? It's time for our duel. Get in here and don't make us scream anymore because my throat is hurting. Please.
Guys. As for the one and only time I'm going to mitigate, we need to kill them. They need to die here and now.
Cosmic death.
You know, yeah, cheers, bro. I'll drink to that one, yeah.
We're going to fucking kill them. Guys, anyone else watching Project Aurora right now, this is the last time you're gonna
You can't kill them, bro.
These are the last time you're gonna see these three people.
You can't kill them.
Well, what?
They're cursed by Erebos. You can't kill them.
Well, yeah, and we're cursed right now because they're right here, so what's the big difference, really?
Oh my god.
Seems like one to me.
You look over, and they're gonna look over, and they're getting ready to start picking up Mako. All right, kindred softies, start getting in the ring, or the shark gets it. And they're gonna just start picking him up, and they're gonna start getting ready to start pulling him into.
Serious sees that as his. You will unhand him now.
Ooh, you're gonna have to make me, little man.
Misery, without too much additional thought, she's gonna grab her halberd and she's gonna jump down into the pit.
See,
Oh, go. As she takes her halberd, she's gonna point in the direction of each of them, and she's gonna say, "Put my shark down."
As you do, you'll see as this individual stand suplex will look over like, ooh, they got another individual. It seems to be they've been recruiting their own. Let's see if Frank the Tank can handle this one. And with that, Misery, as you jump in, the astral sort of chains, the hell in a cell that you are, or that's surrounding this area, you're able to go through it, but as you look over and try to reach out past it, you're stuck in here. You cannot leave. All right. With that, they look over and they begin to see as Toady Takedown's gonna just toss Mako's unconscious body, and they're gonna toss it over to Frank. And you'll see as this individual is going to just pick them up, and they're just gonna get ready to start gnawing on them. It seems to be your man is hungry. You don't want to keep him waiting, or you're gonna be having shark stew for dinner. And they're gonna just start getting ready to start chomping on Mako's arm and leg, trying to eat him.
You will unhand him now.
I only see 2 of you. And it seems to be that we have 6 hands, and it seems to be that there's only 4 in this ring.
I push Sue.
So you get pushed into the arena.
Make that 5 fuck face. Yeah, I didn't plan this. I didn't expect this so soon. You'll have to give me a few moments.
Oh boy.
Fuck you.
As you jump down into the arena, you look over. It seems to be, Stan Suplex will say, I may be dumb, but I do know that you have more than 5 hands, because there's 3 of you, and 3 times 2 is 6. Right? Yeah. Oh wait, is it 8? Did I carry the 4?
Release Mako!
No! They scream back at you. We want them. We want the big one. We at least want the Tahiri Titan in here. Now where are they? Where is the Tahiri Titan, Ilva?
Oh, Ilva.
Ilva, what do you say or do? Dear Lord, please make me stop.
She'll walk up to the edge.
You see as they have a exaggerated, like an anime, like just they sort of gasp at your presence as they look over towards them. You see as their eyes go wide and they say, we've battled in the jungles of Chot before, but we want our rematch, little girl. We want revenge. Step down into this ring, step into the Hell in a Cell, and prove your worth once more. And then we'll leave.
She kind of just like crosses her arms to fight with the Titan herself. What'll I get out of it?
Shit, we didn't think about this. They're gonna huddle. All right. They're gonna look over, and as they do, they kind of just sort of, hey, get that out of your mouth. They're gonna yank Mako, throw him to the ground, just
I grab
him.
Mako.
Okay.
I grab Mako immediately and pull him to the side.
All right, you got it. As you do, you pull Mako off to the side. Easy peasy. You look over, and as you can easily hear what they're saying. All right, so we didn't think about this. We just want the Undisputed Championship. We could get that #1 contender spot at the tournament, but what do you want? They're gonna look over towards you.
You mean to tell me you came here looking to fight the Titan and you didn't have anything prepared?
One moment. They're gonna look over. All right, we look really, really bad right now. Come on, we had this whole entrance sort of planned out. What the fuck are we doing, man?
Something worth our while!
They're gonna look over, and they're going to say, all right. Look. So, here's what we got. We have gold and lots of it. Money, but that would be unimaginably helpful for you. But Also, we could pull a couple of strings, and I'll tell you what. I'll throw 2 things. Do you want to do the thing? Hold on. We'll save that for later, just in case she doesn't budge. I can give you 1 use of preventing death entirely. We can make this happen. You die, you keel over. Nah, we'll come on in. We'll slap whoever did it, and we'll make sure you don't die. What do you say?
You will come to my aid?
Oh yeah.
How about this? If you wanted to fight myself, the Titan of Tahiri, and my compatriots, if we win, you will be bound to us, and you won't harass any more of our friends around Voden or Tahiri. You will exclusively serve the Titan herself.
Whoa. No, hold on. We still gotta fight the Voted Knights and the 7 Souls.
I can let that
No.
happen, but I mean, you still have to be bound. Like I'm willing to make a compromise here, but you know the way I see it is, I fought you before, defeated you easily. You came back, and I sent you away, and now you're here again.
Persuasion check. We have intimidation, persuasion, whatever you want. You have advantage.
Ilva activated her gaslight ability. It's very effective.
Activated gaslight. It's super effective.
I love that feat.
Me too. It was free when I made the character.
It was free.
Freak.
It was an innate racial ability.
9. You look over and they say, "Nah, no deal. We want to be free agents. We don't serve anybody except Erebos themselves."
I'm good then, thank you.
Wait. We can work this out. No. Okay. Yeah. Maybe not servitude, but maybe like whenever you're like doing a big battle, we'll come in, we'll slam a couple of people. We can slam the stars. Yeah, you don't like stars. Yeah, the individuals that we can't say the names of. Yeah, those guys. We can slam a couple of them in a big battle. We can do that for you. How about that?
That's tempting, but I don't like who you serve.
Okay, we can leave Erebos out of this one. Come on.
Would you serve our God King instead?
If they can make sure we don't die, we would.
Siri, is that possible?
This is really eyeing them down for what they did to Mako. Conversations will be made.
Hi. See his frank face maker just waves and looks at you serious.
Fucking hate you, Frank. Swear to God, I hate you. I do not like you, Frank. You should have stayed down on the ground.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not saying that out loud.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, it looks like as long as if we win, you will now serve God King. You won't serve Erebos. You'll serve the God King Siri, the Witch Slayer, by the way.
I like that name.
Yeah.
Fine. We have a deal, but get in this ring and then we can talk the talk of combat.
Did you practice that one in the mirror?
I did, specifically 55 times.
Good for you.
I'm going to. It's nighttime, hey?
Say that one more time.
It's nighttime?
Yes.
I'm gonna fly over to the other side and then go down over here.
You got it, as you do. You begin to drop down to the other side, and they look over, and now they just look towards the last individual. They look over towards Phoebe, who is still sitting pretty up in the stands. Come on. Get your lackey.
I'm sorry.
Bring him down here.
Is this a joke? Is this for real?
The only joke is when I snap you into a Slim Jim.
Ooh, tough guy. Okay. Jumps in.
That's all it took. That's all it
Damn,
took.
fucking Stan activated his gaslight ability.
Easily
God damn.
gaslighted, Phoebe.
It's super effective. Oh man. With that, as all of you begrudgingly jump into the arena, you see as the keeper is still sort of forming an individual, but with that, oh boy. All right. Mako is gonna look over and they're just gonna be, they're kind of gonna cough up a bit of blood. Fuck me. God damn it. I'll be honest. Serious, just sort of crapped all my ribs. I love you, buddy, but like, I think I need to sit this one out. Can I give you this potion at least?
Go ahead. Go.
All right. Fuck. Good. Oh, you know, by the way, good suplex. That shit was cool. All right, I'm gonna go lie down now. I'm gonna pass you a 4d4 plus. It's a 4. I believe. Which one is it called?
44.
Not 44, but 4d4. I believe it's plus
44
4
HP.
for
Got it.
this. So you can roll that, and you can get healed up.
Okay.
All right. Goodness gracious. All right. Good lord, guys. All right. And where is this thing?
Oh wait, is this like a grater?
I think it's a grater. I think is what it's called. I can't. I'm trying to remember whichever the potion was. That's 44 plus 4. It might be a greater one.
Yeah.
Greater one. And you can drink that whenever you wish. But in the meantime, here's what's going to happen. All right. Let me change this and let me get rid of this. All right, y'all. You know what time it is. It's been a while, but it hasn't been long enough. It's time for a boss fight. As your souls are shackled and the time for battle is now. I need each and every one of you to roll for initiative before we go into the traits of this combat. All right, or not Mako, but Nuna is going to go on your initiative right after you, Phoebe. Sound good?
Okay.
And unless Nuna's not fighting, it's up to you.
No, Nuna's fighting. She wanted to fight.
All right, you got
Let
it.
them fight.
It's just easier to sort of keep the initiative that way. Just have
Yeah,
it go
yeah.
on whenever the owner is going.
Yeah, well, let me do initiative with it. Or, sorry, advantage. Shots through twice.
Yeah, let me
Ooh,
know
big raid.
if it messes up. Oh, big raid? What's up?
We got a raid.
Oh boy, hey, thank you, Mendari, for the raid. The 50 viewer raid. Appreciate you all. You guys joined in at the wackiest time. It is now time for WWE and D&D. Oh my goodness. We're actually getting ready to start off in a boss fight. So appreciate you guys. Hope your stream went well and hope that you guys are doing awesome. So I'm not gonna be necessarily able to focus too much on chat because I'm gonna be focusing on running the game, but sit back, relax, and enjoy the wacky chaos that is Stan the Man Suplex and Tony Takedown in this strange boss fight. Oh my god. Here we go.
My initial button was broken, so I just casted a dex check.
Okay, that's fine. What'd you get total?
12.
12, you got it. All right, I'm gonna set you up. All right, Sirius, yeah, you, oh wait, hold on, let me get the Daughter Spirit out. He's like ready for combat, ready to fight. Okay, we're rolling for NPCs. Stan is gonna roll. Oh, it's actually not rolling. It's gonna be 16 for Stan. Frank is gonna get a 3. Tony's gonna get a 21. Natural 20. So, ooh, the zombies are gonna be going first. Is anybody using inspiration to affect any of your rolls for initiative? Let me know now.
Nah.
All right. I said it is what it is. That being said, it's going to be 3 enemies in a row. This is going to be painful. All right, everybody. So let me go over the traits of this fight. So chat, you're going to also want to listen up because it's going to be similar to the previous fight as well. Alrighty. The traits of this fight are the following. And I'm going to read them out and then I'm going to explain what each and every one of these are. First one is tactics. Second is intuition checks. Third is clash. Fourth is team clash. Fifth is ruthless. Sixth is contenders match. And the 7th is Auroraverse interaction. So tactics is this. You guys are used to it, but at the beginning of rounds, you guys will have 1 minute to discuss tactics and discuss strategy. Simple as that. For intuition checks, it is this. Choose 2 individuals who you want to make intuition checks at the beginning of the 2nd round. You guys can decide that now if you want.
Say that one more time.
Choose 2 individuals who you want to make intuition checks at the start of the second round and pass that. They have advantage on these as well.
We need to know about Frank.
He's gonna die first.
Oh my god.
Did you guys ever have a designated individual? Did you ever decide that?
We kind of did with Phoebe and Nova before.
Yeah, Phoebe and Nova. You guys good with that then?
That's fine.
All right, Phoebe and Nova, it will be you for making your intuition checks. We'll start out at round 2. Next up, so clash. Anyone can clash these individuals. You can either, whether you're martial inclined or arcane inclined, it doesn't matter. You can clash with them and seal abilities. Now, I don't need to explain too much of like how clashes work, but essentially, if you win, you can seal their abilities or do tons of damage. Yada yada yada. Team clash. You may team clash with these individuals, but you can only team clash with up to 3 allies. For example, you can clash with the likes of Sirius, Misery, and Zale, but that's it. Only 3 people. All right, next one is Ruthless. Ruthless means when you go down and you go unconscious, these zombified wrestlers will strike you while you are down and force you to fail death saving throws, rather than just walking past you. They're very much ruthless. Contenders match. Failing all of your death saves does not result in death for this fight. However, winning this match results in you becoming #1 contenders for a championship fight happening soon in the Auroraverse, if you so choose to participate. More details about that in the future. The last one is the most important one. All right, chat, listen up. Everybody, listen up. Everyone or chat can directly affect this fight through either 3 differing ways. Now, the fight has been balanced around a chat not necessarily interacting with them, and it's more so based off of you guys as a whole. They just add a little bit of bonuses and chaos to it. But the 3 ways that they can do so is by either A, spending their channel points to 1, summon a steel chair and throw it into the arena and use it for your own benefit. Anybody can pick up the steel chair and use that, and I will tell you what that does later when you do. The second thing they can do is they can make someone get fired up, or you'll see what that does later. The other thing is you can lastly contribute all of your channel points to summon the Deadman, whatever the fuck that means, as it's a community challenge. If all the channel points are gathered and you're able to do so, then you will summon the Deadman, and we'll see what happens there. Also, keep in mind, chat, though, you guys are just summoning chairs, or you guys are just wasting your channel points. I'm not counting until the actual fight starts. Stop using channel points until the fight starts.
Okay, I'll refund all your channel points, but you gotta stop, because I can't do this when the boss fight.
I did not say they were enabled yet. All right. Let me enable this, and we're good to go. I will start enabling them now.
Okay.
Thank you, Max. All right. Is there any questions about anything before we get started?
You said that the 3 of them are going first?
Not 3 of them are going first, but just the initiative, the way it's set up, it's going to be Tony and Stan, and then going, and then at the end of initiative, it's going to be Frank. But you know just how initiative goes. It's like a carousel, right? So it's going to be Frank, and then it's Tony, and then Stan again. Yada, yada, yada. All right. So that is that. Okay, let me enable this and enable this. All right, cool. All right, with that being said, that is good to go. Everybody's fine and dandy. All right, with that, I'm going to start the tactics timer for 1 minute. And these individuals, you can place yourselves wherever you wish, but you have to place yourselves around the likes of the warriors. The Stan and Frank and all of them will begin to place themselves in between the likes of these pillars, but all of you can place yourselves around them. Go to move your characters wherever you wish.
Moving over here.
All right.
Hey, Misery. Hey, Bestie. You know, before this is just trash talking. No.
Everybody good? So, Tactics start now. You guys have a minute and a minute to discuss whatever you need to strategize. Go for it.
Random bullshit go right now is what's.
Who wants to be a giant ape or big thing that could suplex him?
Oh, I am stupid. I forgot one other thing. This is a big one. Hold on, let me pause. I forgot one big thing about the likes of this. Okay.
What?
There is only, you guys know this, the Builder Spirit forgot to mention this. There is only one way that you, or excuse me, two ways you can win the likes of this fight. Killing them is not a way. The only way you can actually win and prevent them from actually being raised constantly over and over again by Erebos, and for them to actually stop fighting you all, is by either one, winning by the likes of pinfall, which is essentially a grapple check by pushing or holding them down to the ground and making sure that they fail 3 consecutive goes, or B, forcing them to or utter the words "I quit," aka literally choking them out, beating the shit out of them, intimidating them into saying "I quit," whatever you have to do. Those are the only two ways that you can win. The only ways you can start even doing that is if you knock them down to 0 HP. So keep that in mind. There is an added check to this before you're actually able to win. You guys would know that way beforehand. I will add that into the likes of chat so you guys remember it. I'll add it to the Soulbound session chat. Bam. All right, you guys are good. You can continue with tactics.
I don't really care who gets the ape, but what about your HP?
Could you do Nuna? Or is that not an option?
No, Nuda can do it too. All right.
That would be really funny if it was Luna.
Okay, yeah. All right, I got an idea. I'm gonna mostly heal myself because I'm dying.
Fair enough. All right, let's look.
I'm going to. I'll probably position myself right next to Sirius and utilize my interception fighting style for that purpose, and then probably lay on hands Sirius.
I throw fire and it look cool.
All right. So with that, timer has ended. It's time to slam. It's time to jam. Jazz at 9K out of the 12K. They're only or so close to being able to raise enough points, but they're not there yet. All right, Tony Takedown's going to look over, and they are going to do this. First things first, they are going to look over. Yeah, I think they're gonna start off with this immediately. Okay, they're going to rush over, and they're going to begin to reach and grab the legs of Misery and just bring up and above a giant pump handle slant or a double axe handle slam over towards your head. Misery trying to bonk you upside and knock you out. All right, this is going to be a unarmed strike with them. First attack. It's going to be a 10. Hold on, is it adding its bonuses? It is not. How much? Yeah, it's not adding its bonuses. All right. Let me fix that. Regardless, it is going to be 14 to hit. Does that hit?
That does not hit.
All right. I'll have to add their thingy manually. That's annoying. All right. So if that's the case, they will swing again one more time. Second attack. That is a 29 to hit. 16 points of damage as they send the likes of the first strike over towards you. You're able to block it with immediately your halberd. They'll pick you up and they're just going to slam you onto the ground, almost breaking your back in half. That is going to be their second strike. They're going to use their bonus action to use an ability you have not identified yet. And they're going to just pick you up and just put you into a stranglehold, a full Nelson. Make a athletics check, Misery.
Okay. Well,
same modifier.
No.
Ooh.
That's a 15.
I'll use my inspiration. Oh, you have inspiration, don't that?
Well, I'm gonna use it because I can't start off this way.
Just in case that changed anything, I didn't do the right thing. It's a 15 plus 4. It's a 19 total. Just in case you want to save it or you want to actually use it.
I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
Ouch. Yeah. This is ouch time.
All right.
So
That's
I
the
will
case.
just take the blow.
You got it. As this happens, they will begin to start grabbing the likes of you, putting you in the full Nelson, and that is their go. They're actually going to drag you a little bit over onto the side. They're going to start pulling, and they're going to separate you from the pack. That is it. That will be their go. SenseiSuplex is going to... They're going to rush over with breakneck speed, and as they do, they're going to rush over towards Nuna and Phoebe. First things first, they're going to punch the likes of Phoebe, then they're going to punch the likes of Nuna afterwards. All right. First one's towards Phoebe. It's going to be an attack roll. They're going to pretty much pick you up and just try to choke slam you like the Undertaker. First one is going to be an 8. Ah, dang, their bonuses are not being added. That's a +4 to that. That is a 12 to hit Phoebe. Does that hit?
Why can't I suddenly find my... Oh, there it is. 11? I guess not. 11?
11.
Are you wearing anything?
How
She's
could
a
I
witch,
have 11?
like a wizard.
But I
You
had
have-
13 before.
Hmm?
I'm
Mage
pretty
Do you
sure I
remember
had
what you had
13 before.
From what?
I
Mage
have
armor. Mage armor.
Well, I don't have mage armor on right now, but I
Maybe
guess
that's what you're
11
thinking?
then.
Yeah, I think.
I guess my entire sheet got fucking fucked up. I don't remember everything from it, so let's say it's 11.
You got it. With that, that is going to hit for a total of 8 points of damage. For the second strike, they're going to reach over and they're going to just try to slam into the likes of Nuna. They're going to almost grab her by the tail and just throw her into the wall, bashing her against the cage. There's going to be an unarmed strike as well. Hopefully this one will work. 29 to hit. 8
Sheesh.
points of damage. You see it, she gets sent whipping into the wall. That is their turn. Actually, no, they're going to use their bonus action to use an ability you have not identified yet. And they're going to pick the likes of Phoebe up and begin to put her into a full Nelson. Phoebe, make an athletics check or an acrobatics check.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh no.
I'm just going to use their strength save because it's the same thing. Oh, good lord.
Fuck off.
Yeah. All right, yeah, it's not happening. Okay, they will put Phoebe into a full Nelson, and you are grappled right now. All right, that is their go. Zale, what would you like to do?
I don't know, because my plans kind of got ruined, and yeah, you know. Oh, shit, I have that. Oh, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. As Zale just looks down, and he's gonna just smile at Frank. It's like, unfortunately for you three, I also have 2 special guests to enter the ring today. Ebony Ivory, make a grand appearance, as he'll use the statuette of Golden Lions.
All right, as you do, here we go. Let me go grab them. What? Hopefully they still work. They should.
Hope they work.
Hope
They're
so.
my babies.
God damn it.
They're my children.
They get
My special
deleted in the
boys.
move. They might have got deleted in the move. Let's see if we can do
I'll
this.
cry.
And I will send me the art for them, and I can make them onto the side easily enough.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second.
Appreciate you. All right, I will grab this one. Bam. Oh boy, and oh my god, I fucking never remember how big the lions are.
Big boys, big boys.
All right, bam and bam. All right, let me know when you send the art. In the meantime, well, actually, here, send me the art after your turn. What would you like to do right now?
Is it a bonus action to command them, or is it a free action?
I believe they kind of just do they're on their own turn. They just kind of do whatever they want, or whatever you can. You can kind of tell them a little bit what to do, but it doesn't really take a bonus action. They just kind of choose to do
It
it.
takes an action to take them out, so I'm just gonna very nicely and calmly suggest, hey, get that one right next to me. You see that guy? Really smells really bad. Get him. Thank you.
With that, as they do, they'll rush over towards them. That is anything for your bonus action before we take their turns.
I shall. I'm going to convert a 3rd level spell slot into a sorcery point. So that's 3 sorcery points for me.
All right, you got it. That is your go.
I'm gonna walk over here.
Oh man, there are only 1,000 left from summoning forth the Deadman. They're going crazy. Good lord. All right, that is your go. Now we're going to have the lions go. Here's what they're going to do.
Kill.
This would be so much easier with back and forth monitors and have to like go through 8 different things and tabs at once. Also, the bot is dying. Hold on. Come here, Barbot. Get your shit together.
I sent it.
Thank you.
Make sure to open it on another tab, because you know Discord doesn't like bright lights and color.
Yeah. All right. So, line attack. They're going to rush over and they're going to bite the likes of Stan's.
With advantage, because they have pack tactics and miseries technically in their grasps.
You got it. All right. One more time. 24 is going to be a lot better than that one. They start rushing over and biting and ripping the flesh off of Tony takedown. This one is going to rush over, almost beginning to gather amongst the likes of Misery. She fights with the lions and it's going to try to strike over them as well. Bite attack one more time because advantage. 22 to hit, 5 points of damage.
My
They start
children.
ripping and tearing the flesh as they send it flying. And that is their go. All right, before we go into anything else, let me check some things. I think someone did a thing. All right, here we go. Nuna. All right. Hey, Ilva, guess what?
So,
As you gain initiative, you begin to hear as the crowd around you begins to start chanting your name. Ilva, Ilva, Ilva. And as they begin to do so, you even see as the kobolds are actually cheering, Gracious one! Gracious one! And you feel an adrenaline begin to build up amongst you. You feel a fire building up inside of you, and you have received the fired up condition. All right, Ilva, just to make sure I got this right. You, my friend, have until the end of your next turn, or actually until the end of this turn, you have advantage on all saving throws and all attack rolls.
Ooh.
even spell attack rolls?
Yep, even spell attack rolls. And yep, until the end of this turn.
Ilva's smile grew wider that day.
All right, that is their go. Also, the Deadman is being summoned forth on the end of this, at the end of this turn. We'll see what happens with that soon. All right, Ilva, you receive initiative. What you got?
Do I see the chains that are on the ring?
Yes, you do.
How tall are they?
They are, so it's pretty high up. It's, I would say like, so this area, like to actually like escape out of the pit and, you know, normally without any bullshit, it would be 30 feet. The Hell in a Cell is 30 feet higher as on top of that. So a total of 60
so
feet
60
from,
feet.
yeah.
I'm going to fly up here, kind of just like 25 feet up, and I'm going to cast my Twilight Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm. All right, as you begin
Actually,
to
I take that back. I take that back.
Go ahead.
I forgot the surge you gave me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just because Siri doesn't like him, I'm a guiding bolt, Frank.
You got it. As you do, you guiding bull, and you feel the crowd chanting your name, and it guides your strength for a guiding bolt. Make an attack roll.
With advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Just gotta find the spell here.
Oh,
Oh, great.
That's my girl. Holy shit.
So we can re-roll it if you like.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind. I went to click 3rd level.
Oh, that's fine. Here's what we'll do. So just add the I'm gonna add the damage manually. So 3rd level is first. So add 2d6, and this is also gonna get added to the crit. All right, so that's gonna be if it's 3rd level, it adds 12 extra damage. So hold on, let me do all this manually. So it's 38.
Let's go.
Hold on. So it's
57.
24. And then plus an extra 12. Boom, and then plus an extra 7. Shut up, I gotta do math. It's like they have resistances and shit.
They have resistance to radiant.
Alright, here we go. So that is, oh my god. Alright, Ilva, what does this look like as you guiding bolt Frank Facebreaker with a nat 20?
It's kind of like with the surge of the crowd. As I charge up the guiding bolt, and fire it. Before I fire it, it's kind of like all the cheering and I guess we'll call it power that's coming from the crowd kind of pulls into this guiding bolt. It makes it a little bit larger, kind of like a spirit bomb, I guess. And it goes flying forward towards Frank there.
As it does, he strikes it. He just looks like, ooh, pretty. Boom. And as it begins to strike him, you see as he is incinerated to a pulp. He did not like that. He begins to look over towards you. Ow. Frank no like. Frank angry. And he is going to enter his ability that you have not identified yet. He is going to gain the enraged status effect. All right. With that, that is going to be Ilva's action. You have a bonus action.
Yeah, so I took off the third slot instead of the first, so I just replaced them in the sheet there. But I'm just gonna, I don't think I really have any bonus actions to use at the moment. So I'm just going to just cross my hands and stare at Frank.
You got it. All right, Misery, what you got for us?
Okay, as the lions are coming down upon Tony Takedown, the thing is that I might be grappled. However, this ability does not require any physical gesture or physical requirement in order to pull off. I am going to slink into the shadows, and I'm going to teleport out of grapple over to here.
That's smart. That's very, very much smart. You see his Tony Takedown's just like, wait. What the hell?
You're literally going to see me like slink into his grasp and then pop out of the shadows behind Zale and Sirius all of a sudden.
With that, you gain your resistance to damage and more. That is your bonus action. Anything else for you?
I'm going to grab Sirius by the shoulder, and I'm going to use it's lay on hands, but I refer to it as consume pain.
Whoa.
And I'm going to be recovering hit points
All right.
for our friend here.
You got it. That said, heal the likes. Actually, I can do it manually if you subtract it manually yourself. How many hit points are you giving to Sirius?
I might as well bring Sirius all the way back up to 64.
All right, so
I have a total of 40.
All right, so that's going to be 33 HP you need to give. All right.
And I will give 33.
Misery, as you begin to do so, you watch as Sirius's wounds begin to slowly mend and close, and with that, they are renewed with a bit of a strange rage, but also a bit more power amongst them. Is that your turn, Misery?
All right. That's going to be my turn, but my positioning is such where I am adjacent to Zale and Sirius, so if they get attacked, I get to intercept, and also I have 3 allies within 10 feet of me for the aura, protection aura.
Yep, yeah, it was flying up.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have these 2 then.
Hi, we're pretty cool too.
All right. That said, that is your go. Make sure I just mess anything up. All right. Phoebe, you are up. You look over off to the side. You see as Nuna is getting just invigorated for some strange reason. They actually begin to start chanting her name as she is now fired up. All right. Phoebe, but is your go. What you got?
As he is picking me up, I'm just going to slowly reveal the staff from under my dress. And I'm going to stare him in the eyes. And I'm going to slam that staff down. And the staff is going to turn into a giant python again.
Oh, damn. This is about to be the craziest WWE fight I've ever seen in my life.
Where'd you hide that?
It had everything. It had the zoo. It had the
You don't want to know.
You don't want to know. All right. That's a giant constrictor snake.
just Phoebe. Like,
Yes.
And as it begins to form, it looks over, and as it begins to form amongst their queen, they'll look over towards Stan the Man Suplex, and they're like, what the hell is this? Too much, I don't like this, I don't like snakes, this isn't Jake the Snake. Wait, That's copyrighted. Never mind. And they're gonna look over towards you. What did you got,
15,000 points of copyright damage.
Copyright damage.
Phoebe? Ignore the thing on top of their head. They are not Hulk Hogan, I swear. All right, Phoebe. Anything else before the snakes start beating the shit out of people?
She's gonna look at him and just say, "Go try and strangle that," and then she's gonna cast Misty Step and just elongate and slither right out of there.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. It's to teleport wherever you wish, and you're good to go. They're going to make their constrict attack against them. 15 will hit them for 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and I believe they're just grappled immediately, right?
Boop.
Yep. Until target is grapple until they break out. Yep, you got it.
Damn.
So that is their go. Phoebe, as you do so, Nuna is going to take their turn. Any person in particular you'd like them to hit?
Yeah, the guy who just hit there. That's
Alright.
not fair.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, they're going to reach over. Let me make sure her damage modifier is set up. All right, now it is perfect. All right, she is going to reach over, and as she does so, they just start, the crowd begins to start chanting, Nuna, Nuna. They're gonna constrict. 24 to hit. You will see as Nuna actually begins to start wrapping around the likes of SenseiSuplex along with the snake, and you see as they're just almost ripping and tearing him at the seams, as that is her turn. All right, Phoebe, that's your go. That's all your summons go. We go to Sirius before we go to Frank Face Breaker.
Okay. I think. Phoebe, do I have your consent?
Consent given.
Okay. With that, Sirius will still in the actually, yeah, he'll still keep the star form of the archer, but with that, he's going to like bring out three of the stars and watches it kind of like swirl around more energy as more bits of tiny astral light kind of hover against the side of between him and Nuna, and he's gonna watch as this move, and he's just gonna span as Nuna turns into a giant ape.
Oh my god, here we go. Bring in the giant ape. Good
Water
lord.
ape, water ape, water ape.
I'll make them blue.
I'll make.
Did the founder just... Okay, there we go.
Oh, hold on.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
I gotta do it again. Hold on. Giant ape. I think the music died because of Bard bot. Nuna does not want to resist this. She would have loved to turn into a giant ape. All right.
Nuna, the water ape.
As she does so, hold on 1 second. Y'all, let me get the music back. I was trying to fix
I'm
this.
glad we brought the zoo to this wrestling fight. This
We
is great.
really did.
Oh, fuck, Tom, no, she never came to my house.
Mhm. All right, let me do that. Okay, cool. So as Nuna is now a water ape, she just says, yeah! And just begins to scream over. She is electric. With that, that is Sirius. Your action. You have a bonus action and movement, unless you used your bonus action for the starry form.
No, the starry form is still the same from when we fought Mako because it lasts for
Perfect.
10 minutes.
Perfect.
For that, he is going to pull out a tinier bit of like the arrow and shoots. Yeah, he's gonna shoot Frank. Cause fuck Frank.
Advantage.
Everybody say it together. Fuck Frank.
What did I
alright.
do?
We
You
don't
exist.
know. Oh. Oh my god.
26
that
to
was
hit.
a crit. So
Roll
close.
again.
One more time. One more time.
Well, one more time.
Oh yeah, cool.
Come on.
Nah, the crit.
All right, we'll take 26 then. Roll damage for the shot.
That is 1d8 plus 5.
Let me kind of.
9 points of radiant damage.
You got it. 9 points of radiant damage, and as this is said, oh, I hope that did not open up fucking stream ready by accident. Shut up. All right, 9 points of radiant damage. As this is sort of said and done, you see as one of these spears begins to just chuck in one of the chairs. I'll roll a what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'm gonna roll a d8. 6. It's gonna be 8, 7, 6.
Okay.
And you will see as a chair is located in this corner of the arena. All right.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try something real quick. I think I fixed the archer thing. Okay, yeah. That has a count.
Yeah, I know. You're good. Perfect. All right, so I will drop a little grid over here. This is where a steel chair is located. All right. Hold on, a little bit further. All right, that
And I guess
is, there we go.
Seeing that, I'll yell to Nuna, grab the chair!
All right. Sirius, is that your go then?
Yeah, that'll be my go.
Frank Facebreaker's turn. All right, he is enraged and more. Here's what he's going to do. Oh, that damage is used. Where is it? You said how much? 9. Okay.
8.
That's 5. All right. So with that, Frank is going to look over. They don't have anything. They are going to. Yeah, I think they're going to do the same thing. They'll do that next in a bit. All right, they're going to rush over and they are going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They're going to appear right below the likes of Ilva and over towards Phoebe, just closest person. Everybody's bunched up over here. And they're going to get ready to just say, I no like you anymore. Frank not pretty. Frank think dead look better. And he is going to just pick you up and slam you onto the ground, onto your neck. It's gonna be a. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta bring in their thing so they can actually make it work. Oh, this one. All right, unarmed strike. That is going to be their go. So first strike. Towards you, Phoebe.
I'm gonna intercept.
I'm gonna
9
use
damage
my,
off that.
I'm gonna use one of my DM's inspiration to make you re-roll that.
All right,
Wow.
fair enough. Okay.
Like, no, we don't do that here. No, get that out of here.
It's a 15 to hit, a lot better than a nat
That's
20.
a lot better though.
12 points of damage instead. So this is
also minus the 9 because of Misery's interception thing.
So 15 and 12, so 30 and 15 and all that stuff. So yeah, the 15 because they have advantage on this. Okay, yeah. So 15. So 3 points of damage to you, Phoebe, instead. As Misery, how are you intercepting this?
I mean, okay. So, but by the big boy picks Phoebe up. So how does that work exactly?
Magic.
I'm gonna basically say, like, as the big boy is sending Phoebe down for a slam, cutting across the wrist and losing grip, so Phoebe does not land nearly as hard.
You got it.
Also, I think Pete canceled the
Yep.
the nat 20.
Nat 20.
So Matt, you still had that inspo.
Oh, I still got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Still got it. All right.
My.
With that, Frank is gonna get almost infuriated, but they're going to just look over. They're too stupid to realize this. They're just gonna keep slamming you, and they're actually gonna almost slam you into the pillar and just say, "Why won't you die?" And they're gonna just throw you and throw you again. Slam attack. This is with advantage.
We're stronger.
another
We're
one.
stronger. God damn it. All right, now, Max, now use it. Now use it.
Oh my god. All right, using it. Jesus Christ. 26 still. So you won't take the 24 points of damage, but you're going to take the 17 instead. As he slams you, just tosses you, and he's going to grab you and just hold you tight and just almost grabbing you by the likes of your skull. He's going to make an athletics check to grapple you. All right, acrobatics versus athletics. So just make a strength save. You got to be an 18.
Bruh.
I've seen crazier. 16.
You were close.
I'm going to use my wheel effect. So Phoebe add a d6 to that.
All or nothing. Let's see, Sirius. Come on, come on. D6. There you go. You're
18.
I believe, yeah, I believe it goes to the individual. So wait, hold on. Is that right?
Yeah, it goes. It
Yeah.
goes,
It goes
to
to the person defending.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, as this happens, Sirius, describe how you're able to wheel the likes of fate and prevent Phoebe from getting grappled.
And the stars begin to align as Phoebe goes, like, just massive undead hands go to her, but more so the stars just begin to, like, almost align and just shift as Frank's hands begin to grab the stars, like, with some magical force to shift its the hands into an unregular advantage, just pushing them down on the ground.
And with that, you look over and Frank is just infuriated for a moment. And as this begins to happen, You all just hear
Uh-oh.
That.
a gong begins to emerge. You see as the crowd begins to go silent. All stops and more. And as this begins to happen, you see this builder spirit begins to emerge in the lights of the arena once more. And they say, hailing from parts unknown as well, weighing in at about 76 pounds, they are the Deadman, the reborn wizard themselves, Navro!
What?
Butcher Pete, please join the chat and help the Kindred Spirits.
Please help us. Give us your fucking chronergy bullshit stuff.
Oh, let's fucking go!
Hello. Let's fucking go.
With that, Pete, I will add the likes of your token into display. But Navro, please describe to me, what do they see as what happens as the keeper begins to unfurl you from their astral cloak and allow you to step into the arena?
You see as like all the dust begins to kind of rise for a second, or any dust moving, any particles in the air that are moving completely stand still, as from the cloak, Navro slowly walks out, parting the cloak itself, before the cane rests gently on the ground, and with a subtle tap of hard wood on stone, a clang is heard, and all the dust settles, and he looks at old enemies, and it seems I've been summoned to teach you two a lesson. Now then.
What is this? What is this? Whoa, we didn't sign up to fight the Navro. We did not sign up to fight the Deadman themselves. We've already went down that route. We're not doing it again. No. Whoa there.
You should have read the fine print. Now then, and I'm going to look at Misery, and depends on where I am, but honestly, it's better to give support than offensive. I'm going to look at Misery, and Shadakai, you had some ripe words to say about us undead. How about you show these two exactly what you mean? And the dust that had fallen on the ground previously begins to rise up, glowing this beautiful golden color as it floats around his staff. He rises it up, and almost like a conductor wielding their little stick, hurls it around, and it begins to hurtle around Misery, and you feel a bolt of speed as Navro casts haste on Misery.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Now you fucked up.
Oh god!
I've seen the wrath of paladins. Oh.
I've heard the tale. I've heard the tales. All right, I'm fix up everybody's face cam, but that is your action as you cast haste. Navro, if you could please step into the arena, and we'll get you set up. Anything you want to do also for your bonus action as well?
Nothing for my bonus action. I'm gonna stand just like wherever I am on the stage. I'm just gonna be like in the center. You can just spawn me there.
All right, you got it. All right, I will move you in a second, and the reason why I summoned you at the end of this round is so I can set up the overlay and fix everything up. But that is your turn. I will move you over here. And yeah, all right. So, guys, you now have oh, actually, here, let's handle the intuition checks first, and then we will go into tactics. All right. So, intuition checks. I need one for Ilva. This is a wisdom check with proficiency, so basically a wisdom save. And then, actually, and you do this with advantage. Phoebe, it is a intelligence check, and you make it with advantage. 23, that it will succeed. One more time, you have advantage.
Advantage.
Bruh.
6 and a 5 will not do it. Unlucky. All right, so
I'm within 30 feet. Do you want a bit of a boost, or because I can re-roll that. Information's good.
Information might be good. I mean, if you want to, if you think it's good.
I have another one. Yeah, we're probably gonna have a long rest.
I guess Ilva's or Creelan's not here this session, so you can just take over this entire thing. Aha.
Seeing that you're kind of like fuddling with kind of like analyzing it, you see Nava just kind of subtly tap his staff, and time reverses, crashes, rebuilds, and you have another go at that roll. I think with advantage still.
All right, go for it. Yes, it is with advantage.
3 and a 4.
Oh my god. I was
That's
just
Roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
I did. It's an
Dear God,
18.
18.
Sorry, I was like, oh, dear lord.
Raven, come on, girl.
All right, I think I got everything set up right. Okay, no, I'm still missing Matt. There we go.
It's
I can get that
22.
set.
I did the wrong thing
I'll
entirely.
get that set up in 1 second, Matt. I got you. All right.
I love the number 22.
So,
It's such a
Tony
tough number.
Takedown, here's what their abilities are. I'll let you analyze and figure out which one you want to learn. All right, here's what they got. Some of them are changed since the last fight. So even though Navra, you have faced these guys before, you still have to make intuition checks to formally understand it and be able to clash it as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the abilities are as follows. Steel Chair. BCW is the second ability. That's a wrestling reference if you know that. The next one is Devon in 4 exclamation points. The next one is Comeback Kid. Next is Get the Tables and 3 exclamation points.
Thank you.
The next one is Tag Team Finisher, 2-way. Next one is Tag Team Finisher, Triple Threat. And technically it fired up as another one, but you don't need to know that. You can easily know that it's advantage on attack rolls and saving throws. I've already explained it to you. And the last thing is Quick Toss Multi-Attack. All right, so those are the abilities. Pick one that you would like to identify.
It has to be an ability?
It doesn't have to be an ability. Well, if you want to clash abilities, you'd have to identify it. But it doesn't have to be one if you want to identify something else.
Oh, right. Can I, Let's do, Quick Toss Multi-Attack.
Quick Toss Multi-Attack, simple enough. All right, Quick Toss Multi-Attack is straightforward. It is as following. The zombie wrestlers make 2 unarmed strikes and then use a bonus action to grapple the target. They can choose to replace any strike with a grapple instead if they want to. When grappled in this way, the wrestler can grapple the target again and restrain them, giving them those effects. This ability cannot be sealed.
Identify a thing to clash it. Oh, wait.
There are some abilities that can't be sealed. This is basically like their basic attack or the multi-attack function and all that stuff. All right. So, that said, Ilva, that is your turn. That is your go with the intuition check. And Phoebe, you roll your 18 plus 2. Which ability would you like to identify? And you also keep in mind, you guys can discuss this as a team. It doesn't have to be just one person picking it.
Yeah, does anyone want one?
That fucking come here kid really piqued my interest.
Come
I
back
don't know why. It just really just
Come here, kid.
spoke to me. I don't know why.
I do like that one.
All right, so Comeback Kid is as following. This one is a bad one. I will just say this. When or once per creature, when one of the zombie wrestlers is brought to 0 HP, a conscious zombie makes a performance check, DC 14, to get the crowd on their side. Upon doing so, they gain advantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the end of their turn. However, a player can also do the same thing.
Thus.
So if we clash that, does that mean we can't use it ourselves?
Yes, it would be that.
I see.
So if you want to clash that, it's a risk, but you it's, you know, it gives and takes. You're able to get rid of that for them, but you know, you can also do that sort of whole thing. All right, so those are the abilities. You guys have 2 minutes to, or excuse me, I'll give you, a minute and 30 seconds to discuss tactics, and that will be it. All right, starting us off now. Go for it.
Frank still got
Matt,
that.
Matt, you muted.
What does fired up do again?
Basically just like gives you a attacks on advantage.
Attacks and saving throws.
And saving.
I think I've been gifted. I would like to clash.
Yeah. So I'll just hold the concentration on Nuna's form to keep that one busy, and I'll just worry about like healing up.
Also, he's already grappled. We could maybe attempt to do an early knockout, unless, I don't know, maybe. Just
Well, we have
be
to be at 0
very
HP.
painful and violent to him until he says, I quit. That's what I said.
Oh no, they don't have to be at 0 HP. They just need to be pinned down, and you got to keep making like 3 I guess like grapple checks on them.
That's true. We could do that too.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess if we can help Nuna with the fucking ape form, we can do that, and then
Yeah,
Misery
and
with the
also,
hasted
and also
mode.
the snake's already grappling, so it's like two-way thing, you know?
Yeah.
Does anyone have enlarge? Because you could enlarge Nuna, and then she has advantage on her.
No, I didn't prepare it, and I kind of already used polymorph for that.
Yeah, I would, but I already have haste on concentration, so I can't do that either.
I just want to throw out there that I also have polymorph. Just in case.
Double gorilla? Double?
Double gorilla.
Monkey mode.
That's bananas.
Return to the monk.
All right, so that is time. All right, everybody. Top of the round, we have the likes of Tony Takedown starting us off. Move this up here. All right, Tony Takedown is going to look over and see, lady, not like this, not like this. Oh.
What's wrong with my children, huh? Something to say?
I like your children, but he doesn't. All right, he is going to. I got an idea of what they're probably gonna do. Yeah, they will look over and yeah, they're gonna do this. Okay. They're going to use their action and they are going to begin to scream out and feel themselves surrounded. Fine, if this is what you want, Devon! And he will use his reaction, get the tables! And with that, they will use their abilities, and you will see as a magical table will begin to slowly appear out of thin air. And they are going to place it. They are going to place it off to the side. Actually, they're going to place it right over. They're going to place it right here, in between all of you, between the snake, Frank, and all that. So I'm going to mark that down.
Oh,
and
their table.
It's broken.
It's gonna break.
It's gonna break.
You're back.
all right, that is Tony Takedown's action. He will use his bonus action to grapple the. He's gonna grapple the lion because fuck it, why not? Actually, he's gonna move over. He's actually gonna place himself right over here. And yeah, he's going to bonus action grapple Zale. Okay. All right, he's going to pick you up and be like, "Come here, little man," and he's gonna just grab you by the legs of your skull and
I'm
your
fun
horns.
size, I'll have you know.
By the horns like that.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my god.
All right, make an acrobatics
You're
check.
really
Zale.
painful.
Oh shit! You got a 10.
Yeah.
All right, how do you get out of this?
Stupid ass.
Zale's just gonna do a stylish slide to the left. It's like, you're gonna be quicker than that, bitch.
What? What'd you call me? That's
Well,
it.
if you're deaf, I said bitch, the B word, female dog. I think you've heard of it.
Stan is gonna take his turn. He is going to be very, very angry that he is surrounded by an ape and a fucking or a giant constrictor snake. They are grappled, correct? grapple.
Yeah, on the snake.
Yeah, by the
Alright.
snake.
Yeah, yell to Nuna, grab the chair.
Alright. They are going to. Ooh, they can't move. So they're stuck there. They are instead going to. Yeah, I think they're just gonna start swinging. Yeah, they're gonna start just beating the shit out of people. They're gonna swing towards the snake. They do not like snakes. Alright. They're gonna swing. They're going to hit. Hit or miss. 14 to hit. That will do it. They will use their second strike. Gonna be another 14 points of damage as they begin to just start elbowing and elbowing and elbowing the likes of the snake, trying to bludgeon them. Then they kick them off to the side. They will make their bonus action to do nothing. That will be their turn. All right, Zale, what you got for us?
Oh, hi, it's me. Looking over at Frank, he's just gonna snicker to himself. It's like, so these two are the quote-unquote brains. What are you supposed to be? You don't seem like the brawn. After the results that's been happening, as I'm going to cast vicious mockery on him.
Oh, poor guy. As he does so, he'll make a wisdom saving throw. As he does, I guess I'll just make it here. That is an 11.
Loser!
Quick question. Do I roll my initiative? Is my initiative at the top of the round, or
Your initiative is
do I
going to
roll
be at the
initiative?
bottom, just coming in at Frank,
Okay.
after Frank. Because you were able to
Alright.
cast a spell and all that sort of stuff. Alright.
Cool.
Is he gonna... he is... Nah, he's fine. He'll take it. He'll take the 6 points of damage, and with that, you'll see he begins to hold his head. Shut up, small man! I don't like you! And that is going to be your action. You have a
And
bonus
since
action.
I did a cantrip attack, I can make a bonus action swing at Sir Tony, and I shall do that as Zale just insults Frank. He's just gonna turn over and give a smirk. As his eye glows red, he's gonna do a rapier attack.
All right, as you do. That's going to be an 8. That will miss. Unfortunate. You'll see as, however, a chair will be thrown into the arena once more, and it is off to the side over there. Circle, or here. Circle, or square little icons. Those are where chairs are at. All right, Zale, that is your action. That is your bonus action. Anything else for you?
He's just gonna look at Ebony and Ivory. You both know what to do. You know what to do.
They'll
And
growl and
bonus turn.
snarl, and they will begin to start ripping and tearing. All right, bite attack. They should have advantage. One more
Yes,
time,
they
just in
should.
case of a crit. 21. That will definitely hit. An advantage from Ebony. That's a 17 to hit for 10 points of damage as they begin to start tearing more and more into Tony Takedown. You see as he's kind of just like throwing him off to the side. Get the fuck off me! And just kind of almost backhands one of them. That is that is your turn, Zale.
I love you two so much.
Elba, what you got for us?
How was Frank here?
Frank, he is standing at a whopping 16 feet tall.
Holy Jesus Christ!
Jesus, man.
Oh,
He is a big boy.
That's 2 of me.
We're going to kind of rotate and hang upside down, and we're going to cast a spell, and we're going to cast the dragon lightning slash, and it kind
Aw,
of looks
shit.
like Nero's arm ability from like DMZ, where like it kind of like appears outside of it, and so you can see like the claw and crackling lightning energy. And I'm just going to do, since it hits 15 feet, just going to swing downwards towards Mr. Frank there.
Nice. All right. That's I forgot what the spell because we worked on it a while ago. Is it saving throw or attack roll for them or both?
It's both.
Gotcha. All right, you walk me through it then.
Yeah, for sure. So we're going to cast this. I have to position it in a way. It's just going down towards him.
22 to hit. That will definitely hit for 32 points of lightning damage. As this happens, what saving throw do they need to make on top of that?
A Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw. You got it. All right.
Me.
Oh, didn't hit you. Just point blank like, ow.
Almost. Let me get rid of that as well.
It wasn't aimed at you, I promise.
Yeah, you just have a front row view, just literally lightning
believe
going
you.
down.
Oh, wait, they have advantage because he enraged.
Singes your eyebrows.
6, 8. They will fail. They are going to use their legendary resistance to succeed
Oh
on that.
shit!
That was the thing I
have
was
that.
debating on with Max over there. Yeah, they're not going. They're going to use it on this instead.
Okay.
With that, describe what happens as this begins to occur, Ilva.
So as the slash from the Phantom Dragonclaw slash out and lightning spurs and pulls down towards him, lightning kind of emanates from his body and kind of like shocks him. And since he uses lightning resistance, he kind of like shakes it off, and he's able to withstand the paralysis.
You got it. With that, Frank takes the damage, but he is out of legendary resistances. He only has the one. All right, Ilva, that is your action. You do have a bonus action.
I'm gonna move 5 more feet up.
Fair enough, fair enough. Get me the fuck out of here. All right. Misery, you are up. What you got for us?
All right. I'm right next to Phoebe and Sirius. I am fired up. I am hasted up, and upon receiving the haste, I'm gonna look over to Navro and grin, and then I'm gonna look to Phoebe and Sirius, and I'm gonna float the idea up in the air. Does anybody want to join me for Clash?
Can anyone do it?
Yeah,
We,
up to 3 people.
Up to 3
Oh.
people.
Oh,
That's-
shit.
and you two are next in the initiative after me. So I want to pitch this to both of you because you're right next to me and you're next in line.
I mean, when it expands, what do you gotta do?
All right, so
That seemed pretty good.
so that what you guys are doing? All right, Misery, is there anything you want to do for your bonus action though before we go to the team clash?
All right. Well, for my bonus action, I am gonna do. I guess just for the sake of flavor, I'm gonna do my channel divinity. Your fate is sealed.
Oh my.
And as a bonus action, each creature of my choice within 30 feet must make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 16, or it can't willingly move more than 30 feet away from me.
All right, Wisdom saving throw. You said.
Yep.
All right. Wisdom save. 13 for Frank. For Tony. Nat 1.
Ooh.
And I think Stan is out of the radius. And you said they can't
30
willingly.
feet?
Hold on, let me check. I was getting ready to.
Oh, it's just 30 feet.
Just 30 feet. Let me see. All right, yeah, he would be hit by that. That's what you get for being too big.
All that swollenness went to your head.
22. Ooh, but I've been drinking enough muscle milk. I don't need that. Alright, that is his
Whey protein diet and fuck the shit.
And you said they just can't willingly move closer to them?
They can't willingly move further away from me.
Further away from you. You got it. Alright.
Yeah.
With that, Misery, that is your bonus action. That'll be your go. You're readying your action to clash with the likes of your allies. Phoebe, anything
Whoever of the two or both wants to join me in a clash.
Is that gonna take our turn, or do we
All three or
just do
two?
it?
It'll take your action, but it won't take your
Okay.
bonus action.
If I have haste, how does that affect me? Does it take my entire turn anyways?
You have technically a hasted action. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It makes sense. Yeah, you get another your hasted action to go off.
Okay, well, my other hasted action would just be an attack.
All right, go for it. Swing. You can reach either Tony or Frank with the glaive.
I'm gonna reach Frank.
All right, as you begin to swing forward, you stab with the likes of the halberd. Despair striking for 16 to hit and 9 points of damage. Nice.
To be fired up, does that last the turn or does that last an attack?
That lasts the turn.
Well, yeah. So
Okay.
you do have advantage right
Oh
now.
yeah, so
So
yeah,
you
one more
have
time.
advantage right now. All right.
Ooh.
Let's go.
There we go. There we
God damn, crit fishing today, boys. All right,
Matt, you want
Mr.
to do the thing? Want to do the
Want to
thing?
do your funny?
Which funny is that?
The
funny.
paladin
I think
funny.
we
The
both
paladin
know.
funny.
Funny.
You mean the,
paladin, like, it comes
Spell
with the,
slot funny.
you know, it kinda comes
yeah, I
with the
might as well
territory, you
just
know?
do my deathly smite, baby.
All right, and what level are you casting Deathly?
I'm casting it at level 2.
Level 2. So because they are undead, you roll an extra D8 and more. So that's going to be a total of 4d8 doubled.
48 doubled.
88.
So yeah, either 8d8
Nah, but
or
it
you can do
doesn't feel
48
enough.
doubled.
17 times 2.
17 times 2.
34.
And as
Thank you,
I come
Raiden.
down with this attack, I'm going to say, and you're going to get this reference. You're a grain of dust in the Shadowfell, and I'm the entire Shadowfell.
And as you say this, you yank the halberd up. How do you want to kill them? They didn't have that much health. That is 17 points of damage. They're done, dude.
I'm going to step back, and I'm going to pole vault with despair my halberd, and I'm going to flip up in the air, do like a triple helix, and I'm going to come down with a large swipe right across their skull, and I'm basically going to cut their skull in half.
All right. With that, as this begins to happen, you begin to cut the lengths of their skull in half. You see as a Tony takedown and stand suplex begin to look over, and this. No! They begin to scream out into oblivion, and as they do, they will begin to enrage themselves. I've had enough of you and all the length of your stupid hair. I'm gonna break your ears, then I'm gonna break your spine, and then I'm gonna break your spirit. And they're going to begin to yell out, Auroraverse to me! And they're gonna use their ability, Comeback Kid, and they're gonna make a performance check.
Oh.
All right,
Fuck you, Frank. That's what you fucking get.
all right. They're gonna it's the equivalent of a saving throw for them. 17, they beat the DC of 14. They are, you all here. Oh, go ahead.
Can I use my inspiration and make him reroll?
Do you have DM's inspo?
Yes.
All right, they will reroll. Let's see. Charisma save. You'll see as the crowd begins to look over, and you kind of hear the builder spirits like, you know what? I kind of like these guys. They're very loud, but you know what? I kind of love their energy. Yeah, Tony, and they will begin to
Are
start.
you sure somebody can't use another DM's inspiration? Because I have a DM's inspiration.
Sadly not. Sadly not.
Damn it.
Only one-on-one roll. They will all begin. The entire arena will stop cheering for the Kindred Spirits, and they will start cheering for the likes of Tony Takedown and Stan D-Man Suplex. All right, Misery, that is your action. Now we go to Phoebe as their bonus action. Anything for you?
My bonus action, I have nothing.
You got it. All right, that said, Nuna's going to take their turn. Nuna is going to smash, and she is going to pick the likes of Stan Suplex up. And oh yeah, because you mentioned that. They're going to rush over. Oh, not grabbing Phoebe with them.
There's a chair right there.
Actually, yeah, fuck that. They're gonna yoink. As they begin to pick up the chair, they're gonna look over, and I imagine even though they're an ape, they kind of still sound like Nuna. They're gonna be like, take this! Boom, and they're going to swing forth onto Stan Suplex's head. All right, for the chair. Now, here's what the chair does. This is a good old funny. So, a steel chair does the following. If you hit them, then essentially you crit on 18s, 19s, and 20s. And on top of that, where is it? It is, you get a +2 to the hits, and when you hit them, it dissipates into nothingness. All right, so they're going to swing forth with the chair. They do not have advantage, I don't think. Yeah, so it's gonna swing.
But they're fired up.
They do, they're fired
Oh, they
up.
do. Okay, so that's gonna be, oh wait, no, they already used their fired up thing. No, they didn't.
yeah.
No, they didn't. So that's 21. We're gonna roll one more time in case of a crit. Make sure. Yeah, okay, didn't go through. 23. Still no crit, but that's going to be 13 points of damage. Just smacks into the legs of Stan Suplex off to the side, nearly breaks his entire skull, dripping a bit of the flesh. After that, the ability will dissipate and fade, and they are then going to use their multi-attack and just destroy or try to just uppercut them with a single sucker punch. 12 to hit. One more time. 27 will hit. That will be able to do it. Oh boy. As they strike into them, they uppercut them. You see as their head actually begins to sort of fly backwards, and before Stan Suplex begins to reattach it onto their torso. That is their turn. Sirius, what you got? Oh wait, hold on. Constrictor Snake, they're gonna go as well. They're going to restrain them. All right, that's an 11.
Already restrained by the constrictor snake?
Well, more so choking them out. Actually,
yeah.
It's the same thing. So 11 misses. Sirius, what you got for a bonus action?
Bonus action, I'm just going to yell out to everyone else to remember to pin them down, and then I'm going to shoot a star at Stan.
All right, go for it. Shoot a star. 29 to hit. God
high
damn.
number.
13 points of damage. That will definitely hit them. As it strikes into the arrow, begins to just carve a huge hole into their chest. Arrow left, eviscerated. With that, Sirius, that is your bonus action of movement.
Yep.
All right. And with that, it's time for a team clash. Oh boy. And with that, that actually works out. You're actually able to kill them before the team clash began. That means Frank is going to automatically fail because he's dead.
But can't we change targets? Like,
There's only two people to hit. There's only two.
all right.
Oh, in range, right?
There's only like two enemies, is what I'm saying.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
I don't know
like,
if you guys want to hit a core.
You win that part of the clash. Good job.
Wait, look, we got one. We got one so far.
All right.
Automatic win.
With that, let's do this. Oh boy. I wish I could play DMCA music. I'd be playing WWE themes right now. All right, with that, Misery. That didn't work. Oh, because I played the fucking results. Copy link. All right, try that. Yeah. All right, so Misery, as you begin to look over, you see as the likes of Tony Takedown is invigorated. SenseiSuplex is also torn apart by the likes of their ally, Frank the Tank Facebreaker, being dropped. They yell out in a fury, and with the Auroraverse on their side, you hear as they begin to scream out, Kindred Spirits, Tony Takedown, Kindred Spirits, Tony Takedown, over and over and over again. The crowd is split and divided into two. And with that, Misery, you look over towards Sirius, you look over towards Fury, and begin to nod as it's time for a clash. Misery, before you do so, describe how you would be, actually, who is going to go first in the likes of this clash? You have 3 attempts.
That's a good question. I may as well initiate the clash.
All right, Misery, before you roll, I need you to describe exactly how, actually, we're gonna look at this. We're gonna have the likes of Tony Takedown go first. Tony will begin to look over at you, and he will begin to break out from the likes of the lion's way. As he begins to do so, he sort of tosses Zale off to the side as he begins to look over towards you. He looks over towards you. I want you. He's gonna pick or just reach over, and he's gonna try to pick you up for the likes of a giant power bomb and slam you into the ground. With that, how are you able to try to resist and use your own strike instead, Misery?
My haste is gonna provide me particular nimbleness when it comes to escaping that grapple, and so I'm going to slip out from the grip of Tony Takedown, and I am going, and this is on the way down, and Tony Takedown is eventually going to slam himself into the ground, and I'm going to be using basically my my momentum to fall from the sky with despair, spinning like a buzzsaw down upon his back and slicing directly through his chest.
All right, Tony Takedown does have advantage. He's going to roll first as he's going to try to pick you up for the power bomb, but we'll see. It's going to be his best thing, an unarmed strike. He does not have a steel chair with him, so that's going to be his go. Advantage. You have to beat a 20, Misery. That is what you're up against. Roll your highest attack roll on everything you've got.
Oh, right. So
easy.
I have my attack, and I think I'm still fired up because technically it's all part of the same plan.
Yep.
So my first attack attempt is not very good. Let's hope the next one
We have
is
a
a lot
second
better.
one. We got a second one.
I got DM's inspiration. I'm not going to fail.
Is your modifier so tight? Why is it a 1, 2, and a 3?
I have
+1 weapon. That's why.
Oh, okay. Let's got to try one more time.
And that's with advantage still again, right?
Oh, 22. Hold on, you got to roll again. You got to roll again in case of a crit. That matters in clashes. The higher you roll, the better. 20, all right, we'll take the 22. As you begin to do so, you begin to bring forth the legs of despair onto them, begin to carve through them. You see as they scream out in pain before they toss you off to the side. Stan, I need you, my brother. I can't go out like this. He's gonna look over and he's going to rush over to the aid of his ally. As he does so, he kind of kicks Nuno off. He kicks the likes of the constrictor snake and he rushes over, jumping off of the likes of this, or climbing up to the pillar and just jumps over off the top rope, slamming onto one of you. As he does so, who is the next individual trying to clash?
Raven, you want to go or I will?
I think you should go.
Okay. As I guess Stan the man tries to go down and go for a body slam, just Sirius literally intercepts where Misery's finishing their attack, and will hold both his hands out and do a guiding bolt to like repel him off.
All right, as this happens, he begins to look over and he begins to point his hands or his two fingers to the sky. As he does so, he slams his elbow, honoring the Macho Man himself with a massive elbow drop. All right, he's gonna roll first, Sirius, and then we'll see what happens. He has advantage on this because he's used his, what is it called? Comeback kit ability, but this is the only time he can use it. All right, unarmed strike with advantage. Holy shit, that is a 28 to beat. Do you have anything? Anybody have anything to reduce that?
I got inspiration.
You're thinking?
What was that roll? That was a 18.
I mean, unless I have a reaction intercept, but
That won't do anything for the class, though.
Oh wait, I used my inspiration. But I still have a regular inspiration. Oh, that doesn't work against enemies.
Nah, it doesn't work against
attacks, does
enemies.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I have 2 DM's inspirations. You want it, Animus? You want it?
we gotta see how the first roll goes first.
All
If
right.
you want it? It's up to you.
Okay. I'm going in.
All right.
Roll with advantage.
Roll with it. You got it.
You don't even need it. You don't need it.
Fucking 10.
Big 3-0.
That's a natural 20 for a total of 30. Fuck your 28.
Holy shit.
We're too done.
He goes for the elbow, and Sirius just literally like command, like final flash, just like the energy of both the stars end up coiling like a Tesla boom, and just like triple tribing going. Man,
As you do, they're all struck down with the likes of the radiant divine light, and with that, you are able to succeed in the clash. Those are 3 successes. You have completely slaughtered them. However, Phoebe, if you do this 4th one and you also win, that will provide amazing and terrible consequences for them, but amazing benefits for you and your team. Phoebe, do you want to clash as well?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I like this idea. Says Phoebe. All right, Phoebe, it's all on you. You look over, and as Stan is completely blasted back off to the side. He's in a body bag at this point, nearly slamming into the legs of Navro. He looks over, and Tony Takedown's pissed off. He says, "Get this shit off me!" Almost like Tyler 1, just throwing the fucking lions and more. And as he does so, he's just going to look over. He's gonna do the classic, the tried and true. You see, as he begins to look over and he's fighting the serpent, so he enters the serpent stance. He's slithering up to the battlefield, and you see as he says, "Watch out, watch out, watch out!" And he's gonna RKO Phoebe for his attack.
I'm the real snake, Phoebe. I'm the real snake.
The Viper Randy Orton. He's gonna make an unarmed strike. He has one more time because he has advantage. Oh, 14. That's pretty damn good.
Easy. Let's go, Phoebe.
All right.
Wait,
Phoebe.
how do I roll with advantage?
Well,
again?
don't roll yet. Describe what you are doing, my good friend.
I literally only have 1 attack spell in all of my spells. And it's a cantrip. It's not a spell.
Is Witch Bolt not an attack?
Yeah,
I don't have
You have her hellish rebuke.
Oh, she
I have
doesn't
Hellish
Wishful
Rebuke, but that doesn't.
right now. Yeah.
Anyways, I only have Chill Touch, so Phoebe's just going to thrusts her hands forward, and 2 spectral hands start forming, way bigger than her own hands, and those hands are going to try to choke Tony Takedown.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! All right, roll your attack, Phoebe. All you've got. You got to be a 14.
Put
Okay,
him under
advantage,
ice.
how? Tell me.
Hold Alt. Hold the Alt key.
Hold Alt, and then hit the icon.
Okay, cool.
That's another natural 20.
Let's go!
Oh my god! That is a humiliating defeat for Tony Takedown and the zombie wrestlers. Phoebe, describe what this looks like as you begin to start choking the life out of Stan or Tony Takedown.
The spectral hands are just choking him, and you start slowly seeing ice start forming around his neck until it just starts covering his entire head until he can't breathe anymore from it.
Oh my god. With that, you see as they are dropped down horrendously in pain, battered, brutalized, and defeated. With that, I have added all the damage from all the attacks, and it has been doubled almost, essentially. On top of that, you all may choose a total of 3 abilities and choose to seal them. You can take away the entire boss fight at this point. With 4 successes and natural 20s to back them up, my god. Alright, so, Comeback Kid can be sealed. And those are the only abilities you know. If you don't want to seal abilities, you can instead opt for maximum damage. Or like extra damage on top of that.
I say we seal Comeback Kid.
Yep.
And we take care of
Is
this
one
thing.
or the other?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. We still come back Kid, and we can just pin him down since they're humiliated.
Yes,
Alright.
humiliate them more.
So if we're saying opting for Comeback Kid goes away, and then 2 others are going to be max damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. With that, I will delete Comeback Kid. It is now sealed. They are no longer available or able to have the likes of their spirit revitalized. They are freaking in the dumps at the moment. Alright, with that, who crit the likes of this individual? Alright, Sirius, I need you to roll 4d6 for me. And then Raven, I need you to roll 2d8 plus 16 as well. And then also it's 24. Oof, good lord. All right, yeah, this guy's fucking done. 22. Good lord. All right. You'll see as they are on death's door, both of them. And with that, that is your turn, Phoebe and Sirius and Misery. We look over towards you, Navro, as you gain initiative and you see the enemies seem to be on their last leg. What you got for us?
So I'm further than 5 feet away from Stan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, they're both. Now this is kind of funnier. The battle's basically won, so I can test this out.
Funnier narrative.
I'm going
You
to.
ain't worth shit.
Navro looks down at Stan and I've never tested this one before. It's one I've cooked up myself. And we should be doing these kinds of things in controlled environments, but on-field experimentations are always good. And gripping tightly his staff. Now, it's not on the character sheet itself, but it is something I had finished up.
Yeah, I remember.
Gripping tightly on the staff and kind of almost digging into the ground, you see Navro clutch his head with his right hand, hurling it back, his eyes glowing yellow, and out of them, 2 massive warping yellow beams of energy come out of his eyes as he casts Navro's Gaze of Revelations, and he's going to make a ranged attack on Stan.
You got it. First attack roll.
That is a d20 plus 9.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, plus
19.
9 for you.
Ooh.
Plus
Plus
9
9
would be...
Yeah, a
It
lot.
hits.
You fucked them
So-
up, is what happens.
That is 9d6 psychic damage.
Nice.
As his head is filled with sickening revelations. I assume for, everybody it's a slightly different thing. For him, he for just a second actually sees Hulk Hogan and for a millisecond is aware that he is like a fictional facsimile of this real person.
As he begins to do so, you see as he has an existential crisis as he begins to look over at. It's all fake. It's not real. It's scripted. And that's his turn.
And that's 34 damage. And as well, for the next minute, he has disadvantage on all int checks
Bro,
and
he's
saving
fucking
throws.
dead. He had 7
He's
HP.
dead.
He's dead.
He will just he'll just drop down defeated onto both of his knees and just falls back writhing. Why? That's his go. And you said the second beam, right?
Oh, there's just the one beam. It's one ranged
Okay.
spell attack.
Gotcha. All right.
Never takes out the novel, his spell book and spell sick, then closes it. And with that, I think that's everything I have. It's my turn.
You got it. All right. Question: do you guys need time for tactics or no?
Do we
Not really. I think we just know that we all
know
just need
what
to start pinning them.
do.
Just get. I would say, Raven, just have Nuna pin him, and if we need extra like muscle, Misery, you pin down another one, and someone can like pin down Stan.
I got lions to do that.
Okay, yeah. We just need to pin him down now.
Yeah.
All right. So
That's all.
let's do this. Tony takedown's turn. He will look over and he said, "We didn't even get to do our tag team finishing move. It was gonna be cool. We were gonna put you in a full Nelson and do a back body drop and
With the way you're fighting, I doubt it would have been cool.
fuck you. They're gonna hit you instead." They're gonna hit you. Actually, hold on. They're gonna pick you up and they're gonna actually throw you into the table. They're gonna grapple you first. They'll bonus action. Make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Sure.
Oh, God, poor guy.
God.
Oh, it actually succeeds. Do you
Oh
let
wait,
it happen, or-
I use my last wheel and give Zale a d6.
Lamau.
You don't want to see him get suplexed into the table? Come on, you can hold this over. No, I'm fucking with you. All right. All right. Yeah, just roll the. Actually, no, it doesn't matter.
Do I
It
have
meets-
to roll it?
No, no.
though?
If it meets, it beats. So, that said, they're going to use their second. They're going to expend one of their attacks and try to do it again. Acrobatics check, Zale.
Sure.
16. They're rolling terribly.
Oh, God.
11. You doing anything to this one?
That's cool.
Anybody?
Actually, wait, I have a regular inspiration that I didn't use yet. I can do that.
All right, go for it.
Eh.
Ooh,
Damn.
not today.
Ah.
As this happens, you'll see as they begin to pick you up, they'll begin to almost fireman's carry Zale for a second, and they'll be like, "If I'm going out, I'm going out in style. Pose for the camera, blonde boy." And they're going to
You got it.
They're going to pick you up and they're gonna toss you up into the ground or up in the sky, and they're just gonna bring you down into an RKO and toss you into the table. Watch out, watch out, watch out! See, the thing is though, hey Misery, hey Phoebe, hey Sirius, you all get like attacks of opportunity though. Alright.
Now you fucked up.
Alright, so how does this work again? Alright, so
He just
I know.
moves and like
Wait, wait,
trips and
Sensei,
fucking.
wouldn't my lions also get opportunity attacks?
yes, they would. He doesn't give a fuck about the consequences. He's going out the cool way.
Yeah, I don't have that, so I'll just use my sickle to attack him.
Alright, he's gonna make the unarmed strike. Alright, it's a 19 to hit. Does that even beat your AC?
Me.
Yeah. Actually, it does beat your AC unless you want to cast shield.
You know I'm gonna cast shield. We all know.
Alright.
We don't have to say it. We all know.
So you resist
Phoebe
the likes
stab
you resist the likes of the individual just grabbing and choking you out, but you do still take the damage from the table. Make a Constitution saving throw for me. And I
Sure.
believe it
also,
is
my lions
16.
get the opportunity attack, right? Yeah.
Yeah. This is 8d6 for me. So I will roll the 8d6, you roll the save. Alright, you will take half
15.
damage. And you 27, so that's a total of... Oh god. Quick math. Raven, quick, you're smart.
What? Wait, I missed it. Fuck, this one time I'm useful.
Oh no, don't say that.
14, I think. We're gonna go with 14. Alright, you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage there as your bones are broken and battered, but you're able to roll out of the way instead of getting crushed by the likes of Tony Takedown. All right, I'm looking at this. 7 points of damage. All right, cool. And then from Phoebe, that'll miss. From Sirius, that'll miss. What about from the tigers or lions?
Tigers!
Oh my god.
You dance, old ebony and ivory.
I am sorry, I didn't mean it. 17. All right, 9 points of
Ew.
damage, and then 18. 7 more points of damage. He is still alive somehow. He'll look over, and as he looks at it, he just kind of accepts his fate with bliss. That is his turn. Zale, what do you got for him? The table is broken. Animals are everywhere. What do you got? It's chaos. It's utter chaos.
It's such a shame, you know, Tony, but Stan, whatever. I just was really looking forward to this, and you really let me down. You really disappointed me, you know? And as I say the word disappointment, I'm casting Vicious Mockery again.
And as you do, you begin to cast Vicious Mockery. 5 points of damage. If he fails, he dies.
Damn it.
21. I got DMs and Spo.
Would have been so funny.
Could we just say I'm 5 feet closer? Or actually, wait, if I'm there.
Wait, hold on.
Can
Move it
we
a little
say
bit.
it?
Hold on. I think you got it. Wait. This is right there. All right, fuck it.
You know, he just leans a bit closer.
Leans.
He's like holding his like staff further to just like pop it like 30 feet.
All right, now roll a D100.
Let me see how much of a.
All right, fine. You do you kind of do the Michael Jackson lean. As you do, I'll re-roll because of Chrono Shift, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, wisdom saving throw. God damn it! Fuck these dice. All right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Get these dice out of here.
They look over and they say, "Fate will not control me, for I have already decided how I will go out. Tahiri Titan, finish what you've started." And they look over towards Ova.
No, as I'm gonna bonus action rapier attack.
Right, make an
Shut
attack
up,
roll.
bitch.
Oh, come on!
They just kind of put their hand onto your face like, "No, it is destiny. It is fate." And they look over towards Ova. "Finish me." All right, Zale, is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Ova, what you got?
Hearing the disappointment in just Zale's voice. Can I give him my turn again? I don't know if you want to.
I'll allow that. You can do that.
I'll,
Go ahead.
So humble.
So humble,
It's the
mister.
gracious one.
The great. So gracious.
You see,
All right, fine. We're gonna play it that way. As the gracious one, I float over to Zale, and I unsheath the weapon that I have, and I give it to lend it to Zale for the final blow there.
That Zale, as you wield the blade, the weapon, be on the lookout. Make your attack roll. You can just use your rapier stats.
Sure. I get 2 attack. Do I get 1 a single attack? Or...
2. Whole turn.
Gotcha.
25 to hit.
Ah!
7 points of damage. How do you want to kill them, Zale?
Zale just. He has a sad face, by the way. He's being genuine. He's like, I'm not even in the mood to do something cool. As he just fucking goes for the heart and just pierces the rotting flesh. It's like, it really bummed me out. Like, that table thing was cool, as he's like twisting the blade while he's saying this.
Please, make it stop.
But you just. I'm so disappointed as he just pulls it out.
He's doing like a mad combo with one hand.
Yeah, basically.
With that, you'll see his Toady takedown begins to drop down dead. And with that, the zombified wrestlers are good to go. And as you look over,
Ebony, Ivory, make sure to pin that one down, please. Thank you.
as they will do so, they will rush over and they will begin to pin them down. All right, Tony
Thanks, boys.
Takedown's gonna need to make some athletics checks. All right, so this is gonna be weird if we got the NPCs. Oh no, picture sheet. All right, I'll tell you what, Max, I want you to roll this, so I'm not just rolling against myself and rolling dice by myself here. Roll 2d20 for me.
2d20 plus 3 because they have 17 strength. Or
Oh god, you ain't beating that nat 20, I'll be honest. You can maybe beat the 11 though.
yeah. Oh god.
7, and then one more time. 21. All right, with that, you begin to watch as Ebony begins to pin down the likes of the zombified wrestler. You see as the entire crowd begins to chant, "One!" All right, that is your go. That is Ilva's go. We go towards Misery. Afterwards, it's Phoebe. Misery, what are you doing?
Well,
Pin him, it's just an athletics check.
do I need to pin Frank, or is Frank dead?
We gotta pin all three of them.
You don't have to pin all 3 of them. You just have to pin one of them.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go up to Frank and I'm gonna whisper in Frank's ear, "Fuck you, Frank."
Righteous.
Frank is just gonna hear, "Whoa!" Make an athletics check for me, Misery.
Ah, damn it.
24, 27.
I think Frank's cocking his dice. I don't think this is fair.
Oh man, I don't think anybody has inspiration for that, right? Nah.
I use my inspiration for
It won't.
Flash, I think.
Yeah, so that will be it. That will not go through. So you guys are still at 1. All right, Misery, that is. Oh wait, you have two attacks. So you get a second try.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 'cause remember the last time you fought these guys, Navro, you only had 1 attack, so it's 1 and done. So 21, they'll try to make it. Frank does not. Frank just looks over, says, "Me no like pretty lady with green ugly hair."
Wow.
He says pretty.
Don't
and
make
he
fun
contradicts
of
himself.
my hair.
Oh man. All right,
Those are smiting words.
Misery, that's your go, I assume.
Yeah.
All right, Phoebe, what you doing?
I'm just gonna look around for Nuna, then realize she's the big ape over there. I'll be like, Nuna!
Hi.
Get him!
You see, it's almost like the meme with the Hulk. She just looks over and then just smiles and grins and just jumps up and just slams down onto them. All right, she is going to make an athletics check. She's no longer fired up because that only lasts till the end of the turn. But we'll make that strength or athletics, which is a +9. Or actually, here, Raven, you roll it. D20 +9. I'm gonna roll the athletics. Cody takedown. 13 is what you gotta beat. 25.
So-
You hear as the crowd begins to chant, 2. One more is needed. All right, the snake is going to look over. Same sort of thing. You want them pinned down to the ground?
Yeah.
All right, they will try to constrict them.
The whole zoo on this man.
That's a 13. Toady takedown will look over. He will try to fight with as much strength as possible. 19, he just sort of kicks over towards the snake, but he is still being held down by the likes of the Kindred Spirits. And then we turn towards Sirius. Correct, unless Phoebe, you're doing anything else?
Nope.
All right, Sirius, what you got?
I don't think I should pin him down, guys.
Hey man, Navro did it. Come on.
I will go over toward. Actually, yeah, this would be symbolic. As a druid, I will go upon the cacophony, the surplus of animals, and I'll just put a foot on top of him.
Oh my god.
As you do. All right, athletics check. And yeah, we roll against each other. All right.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
I just looked down and the fucking tokens just like stacked on top of each
It's
other.
literally just a landfill, a land pile, a 10. No.
Oh.
You got any inspiration you want to use?
I do have inspiration.
Roll one more time. Come on, buddy. 11. Oh man. They have to roll a 1.
It's symbolic. It's symbolic.
Is the
What was that?
fuck the dice? Roll with advantage. One more time. Natural 20, 18. He can still beat you. He can still beat it.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
14.
He can't.
No, he don't.
Serious?
No, he don't.
You stand on the likes of the individual.
I point to the stars.
Oh my god.
And as you do, you stand above all of the individuals, top of the food chain for now.
Serious, what are you doing?
And with that, they all yell out, 3! And the hell in a cell is lifted. And you see as the battle is won. You look over, and it seems to be the crowd begins to go wild. They erupt in cheers. They begin to scream out everybody's name over and over again, changing from the likes of Zale, changing to Phoebe, changing to the Tahiri Titan themselves, and Ilva, Misery. Everyone is cheered for. Even the likes of the Deadman Navro making their own appearance. And with that, with the zoo beginning to come back down, eventually Nuna turns from a giant ape. The constrictor snake begins to go back to the staff. And with that, I think that is where we'll have to end today's session. There's no better place to end it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Having said, thank you, Secrets in the Sands, for dealing with this bullshittery and
Hey,
dealing
you
with
threw
this
bullshit at
wacky
us.
ass session.
You threw bullshit at us, we threw bullshit back, I'd like to say.
Oh man, that was fucking
Random
hilarious.
animals, go!
That was hilarious. Good lord. The freaking
no
natural,
chance.
the natural 20 after natural 20 with the clashes and shit. Oh my god, Sirius coming in was like, oh, you gotta beat a 28. Pulls out a fucking 30. Oh my
That was
god.
incredible.
That was so
That's
incredible.
10 for each fucking Tesla coil.
That was funny as hell.
You
So I
guys are
hope-
gonna keep this. You guys are gonna keep these rolls up every session, right?
Yeah,
Right.
Yes.
it's a standard.
Yeah.
Okay, you
This is
better.
standard.
This is standard. We're playing Pathfinder. Holy fuck.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that session. I got a little bit of combat because you guys haven't really done combat in a long while. To
I
be
need to
fair.
hit something.
So
I'm sad Showcase missed us. He would have loved this.
yeah,
One
yeah.
time.
Yeah, you know,
But-
maybe he should just stop having family emergencies when boss fights happen. You know, crazy.
All right, y'all. I will be right back. Prepare any questions if you got them, and yeah, we'll break down everything. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, thank you everybody for everyone who was able to tune in today. You guys are freaking fantastic and awesome. I am super tired, so no announcements today. All I do ask is that you head over to the likes of the YouTube channel and more, and that you actually decide to, just help support the channel. We had an awesome sort of time here as we do this basically every single week, from Thursdays to Monday. So we got another game tomorrow, Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, as we run games in this giant living persistent universe known as Project Aurora. All the games I run and all the games that DMs run can affect each other in a multitude of ways. So go check that out in the YouTube channel and the Twitch channel and more. And heck, even join the Discord if you really even want to get involved. And maybe even if you want to play in one of the games. So that's all I got. We're going to see if we can raid into anybody. But we're going to throw the starting soon screen on in the meantime. Feel free to follow and like the video if you want to get notified for any of the next occurrences. Be sure to even check if you have a Twitch Prime sub, as we're trying to hit our goal of 60 subs. We're only 5 subs away, so that would be very much appreciated as I do this whole thing full time when it comes to content creation and professional DMing. All right, everybody, I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good one.